Hello.
How's it going? Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Is it cool if I stream this game?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. Hop in here really
I'm
quick.
just here to try and do some shenanigans.
Oh, we love shenanigans. Gotta love a good shenanigan.
There's the fourth. Cool. What's everybody playing today? What do we got?
I've got Feldegriff. It's a holiday. I feel like
Everybody gets a hippo. I'm gonna try and play Coma.
Which coma? Good coma or alright coma? Good coma
This
or
is
better
Cosmo
coma?
Serpent. So it's
Better
Cosmo
coma.
Serpent in the end zone, but I have both comas in the deck.
Yeah.
So it's the end goal is actually just token copy shenanigans.
Well, it's the same thing every coma does. It's what I do with mine too. I copy coma 45 times.
I'm not trying to copy Coma. I'm trying to copy your stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I'm
coma's
just playing Zimone Landfall.
Coma's spooky.
Oh, that sucks.
Good stuff in hand, but not good.
See if I have anything I can do. Not with a one land hand, I'm not.
You'll just draw the rest of your lands. It'll be fine.
Yeah, with a 7-drop commander, I'm sure that will work out swimmingly.
Yeah,
I mean, 7-drop commander, but we're all playing Simic here.
That's what worries me.
I think my favorite.
I'll get left in the dust.
I think my favorite one-land hand I kept in this was a breeding pool, into Eladomri's Vineyard, into Magus of the Vineyard, into 10th with Reflections, copying my Magus of the Vineyard. So it got to the point where it's like, upkeep, we're all making like 20 mana or something on turn 3.
Yeah, that just ends up giving the game to the next person to untap.
I am ready.
7. Look, I'm here for a good time, not for a long time.
I will keep this hand.
I'm mulling because I only had one land and it was a bounce hand. It was a bounce land.
Where are
Bouncy.
my infinite tokens? There they are.
I mean, I would have a land drop every turn.
Yeah, you just wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah,
with it.
it would just I'd drop it and then it would go back to my hand and then I'd play it again the next turn.
I mean, if you're a landfall deck, that might be a good thing. Drop a creature, sack all your lands, just play a bounce land every turn.
This is much more keepable. Oh, there's a thing I want to do, but unfortunately I cannot do it because of reasons. Okay. I'm good to go. We all ready?
I'm good as. Yep.
I'm good to go
Yeah.
too.
So,
Excellent. Draw, Fabled Passage, and pass.
All right. Draw for turn. We'll go forest and tap it for a Llanowar Elves. I'll pass.
ready? I'll draw. play a command tower and tap it for a Soul Ring, and I'll pass.
I'm gonna crack my Fabled Passage for Plains.
Swamp pass.
Nah, damn it.
You're so slow.
No. Where is it? There we go. Plains. Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I had to go grab a Plains because it's the one color I'm not going to be getting from you nerds off this Forbidden Orchard, Exotic Orchard, not Forbidden Orchard, different orchard. I am then going to pay 1, toss out a Soul Ring of my own, which I would have loved to do turn 1, except I wouldn't have been able to because the orchard would have tapped for nothing. Then I believe I have. Oh, I actually might be in a bad position. We'll see. We'll see what's going on here. I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. I'll play an island and tap 2 for a Thought Vessel. And then I'll tap a green and 1 to Rampant Growth. And I'll pass while I grab my basic.
Untap, keep. Play island as land for turn. I'll tap it for a green. Tap command tower for a green, blue, and 2 cast Zimone. And I'll pass.
Play a forest. Pay 2 manas for a Scavenging Ooze.
Okay. What are the cards? Oh, yay! I will pay 1. Magus of the Vineyard.
Of the cards.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to just pass the turn. So, beginning of each player's pre-combat main, you get green, green.
Green, green, you say?
Yes. I don't know how useful that's going to be for you guys. You know, like.
Green, green.
I believe that's Coma.
If I want it to be Coma, it is Coma.
Well, I had nothing else to play, literally, so I
mean, that's fair. It's funny.
So I'll play an island. We'll use the green, green. I'll tap 1 for a Dryad of the Elysian Grove. And second land for turn will be a Command Beacon. I'll tap for green and 2 for Loot Exuberant Explorer.
Oh, the boy!
Yeah, little guy.
My son!
And I will pass turn from there.
Everyone's out here complaining that they're trying to force him to be Magic's new mascot, but I protest because we only have 1 plushie of him and it looks really bad. I want a better plushie of this boy.
Do need a better loot plushie.
I want, yeah.
Thank you for
Happy
the
New
2
Year,
for
Adam.
It really does help me. I'm gonna tap for blue and use 1 other green floating to cast Paranormal Analyst. Whenever I manifest, whatever card goes into the graveyard goes into my hand.
Rate card.
Yep. Speaking of manifesting, I'm gonna play an island as land for turn and manifest. We'll manifest that, and Augur bottom goes in the grave, and then goes into my hand. I will then tap for green, blue, and 2 to Eureka Moment to draw 2 and put a land onto the field. I will put this forest onto the field. Zimone will trigger to flip. I will flip face up. Primordial Mist. So at the beginning of my end step, I may manifest the top card of my library, and then I can exile a face down permanent and play it. Timing rules still apply. So I want to do.
Oh, I just realized I can get anything off my Exotic Orchard now.
Yes, you
Oh.
can.
What do you mean?
Dryad.
So I have a
Amelia's
Dryad,
Grove.
which makes my lands tap for
Oh,
every.
yeah.
They are every basic land.
So I now also get white.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Yeah, please don't blow up my Dryad.
It's fine. I might do something else ill-advised next turn.
I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna swing Zimone at Grim for 3.
Rich Farms remembers.
That's fine.
I'm
And
gonna
then
be
I'll
really
pass.
sad if it's a Drain of Magistrate.
Don't complain when I swing it with a 30-30.
I won't.
Oh, dude.
2 green mana. I'm gonna play a Morphic Pool.
I mean, you can't complain in CEDH, right,
Yes,
Adam?
since you were so generous with this manners.
Like the point of
Yeah,
CEDH
just
is
shit.
there's no holds barred. It's
Okay,
on them if their deck
manners.
sucks. You can't complain.
And get me a ooze.
Ooh.
Slimin'.
The sub theme of my deck is ooze tribal.
I like it. I like it.
So I do have 5 non-oozes because I didn't want to completely cripple myself. Oozes are cool, but you know, Mimoplasm wants some monsters like Toxrill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I have the new Coma in here, not the control Coma, but the new one. Because even if I don't make in the face, I still get a bunch of counters because he's huge.
True.
Uh,
Yeah, I have both. Just, I'm sure it was obvious, but yeah.
So when this little guy enters, he will make a 2/2 ooze. I'm just going to use it. This is a ooze for a different ooze, but it works. It's a 2/2. Then also at the end of my end step, he puts a 1/1 counter on each ooze. I can also pay for it to make another ooze.
Alright.
How big is that piece of shit? Oh, he's at 1/3. Alright, I will pass.
I go?
And then do the ooze trigger and put counters on everything.
Okay. Let's see. Do I do the stupid thing this turn?
Always.
I think I'm doing the stupid thing.
All stupid all the time.
I'm paying my
Always go full.
so 1, 2, green, 4, 5. I'm going to cast Fractured Identity, and I'm going to Fracture Magus of the Vineyard. So you all get a Magus of the Vineyard.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I
Oh,
see.
No.
I
so
see.
Bad.
We're playing fun magic.
I didn't draw a land. I need more. I need to ramp, guys.
That's an interesting
So-
way to ramp.
So at each player's pre-combat main phase, they make green,
6
green,
green.
green, 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 green.
No, we made
No, only
8.
only 6. Yeah,
6 green. Yeah.
Oh, because you killed yours.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine's getting exiled
Fucking
for the
fuck,
Fractured Identity.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's the
Yes.
correct response.
Good.
Fucking fuck. Dude, you might as well get calm out and control the game.
It's only activated abilities. Triggers still happen. I also don't like playing control, so this is meant to be keep my serpents for blocks and try to run people over with them.
I didn't have any more fun plays. I need double pips of not green in order to cast all the stuff in my hand. So I was limited in options anyway. So again, here for a good time, not for a long time. Let's see what happens.
I have a Vazi deck that just gives everybody treasures. It's kind of it's like a Descent into Avernus deck. So I respect it. I love it. Huh.
I had a game where I have a Jeskai group hug deck, and I had a game where I Fractured Identity'd Descent into Avernus. It was fun.
Oh my god. So those are huge.
I love Fractured Identity. I hope it gets a reprint in the Final Fantasy set. I want to see it. I'd love to see it reprinted as the Sundering from Final Fantasy XIV.
For shenanigans, I'm gonna use my 6 green mana. I'm gonna loot.
I don't even know what he does.
So I can look at the top 6 cards of my library, and I put a creature card with CMC equal to, or less than or equal to the number of lands that I control.
Gotcha.
So we'll look at top 6. I can play something CMC 5 or less. It's only creatures.
Yes.
So I'm gonna play an ace. I'm gonna put the AC down, and these go on bottom.
I believe that is a 6 CMC.
You are correct. I don't know how to count.
Dirty cheater.
Aye.
What are you,
Let's
dude
see.
from Power Rangers?
Reveal a creature mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control.
Fine.
I will fail to find, and these will all go to bottom.
Hey, you tried.
Rip.
That's all that matters, man.
Yep.
And Ace's at the bottom.
I
where it belongs.
tried.
All right, now
Yeah,
will the
it's
next
good,
Simic
it's
player
good for
do
all of
something?
you guys. So what I'm
yeah.
gonna do instead is tap out for Coma.
What busted thing will the next Simic player do?
I'll pass turn.
I mean, you're. Alright. Untap, upkeep, and draw.
Good thing I'm not Simic and I'm Sultai.
Coils
Because I'm salty all the
begin.
time.
We're all Simic.
Ready.
You're
Nice.
Simic but recursion.
Get my
I'm
6
just
total.
grumpy Simic.
You're goth Simic. I'm pastel Simic. That's all. That's.
Yeah.
Simic that's eternal and is upset that you've lived through all this
Yeah,
bullshit.
just fucking. I'm upset that I'm alive. Yeah.
I'm gonna play an island as land for turn. Manifest. So put that there. Reliquary Tower, the grave, and then into my hand. I will use 6 of the green floating, and I'll tap the Soul Ring, so I'll go down to 1 colorless floating
Jesus.
to cast Zendikar Resurgent.
Hmm.
So I double my mana from lands. Whenever I cast a creature, I draw.
That's the one thing you needed right now was more mana.
Exactly. And then let me make sure I do this correctly. Alright, so green, green, blue, blue, green, green. We'll keep that floating. My own AC.
Hey, there you go.
I will play my second land turn, which is the Reliquary Tower.
So which
we'll
one are you
draw,
resolving first?
To draw first.
Okay.
So we'll draw, and then I will choose to not flip, because I cannot flip that.
You don't have to tell us.
I know, but I just thought I would.
Valid.
Yeah, I just want to be honest about it. Okay, let's tap that for 2 for an Arcane Signet. Let's...
Your stuff.
So
Got a lot of
much-
stuff.
So much stuff. I need more stuff, that's the thing. I'm gonna activate Primordial Mist to exile this face down card. It's a Cultivate. I will then tap this for a blue. I have 1 blue. I'll use tap this for a green. Use the green, the colorless floating. Go down to 1 blue floating now. To then cast a Cultivate.
No.
Oh, looky there. Perfect. I'll grab 2 forests.
Wow.
Cool.
Wow.
No permanents to flip, luckily.
No permanents, but I do get to draw more cards. And listen,
You do draw more cards. I forgot.
I
about that.
just
Yes.
want to draw cards. I don't care about anything else, okay?
You're telling me I wanted to draw cards too. I just didn't get to.
I've given you all 6 mana, and you're being ungrateful about your card draw
Giving
here.
No, I'm
No, no,
not
I'm
being
saying
ungrateful
thank
about
you.
the card draw. I'm being
You're
ungrateful about
allowing
my
me to
deck.
draw.
I've given you everything.
And it
I'm not
taps.
ungrateful for the mana. I'm
Draw
ungrateful
from
for my ability to spend it.
Ace.
That's fair.
Ooh, I want
I'm
to play that
grateful for
now,
not
but I
getting
can't.
myself
I'll
any
play that
millions.
next turn. I have 1 blue floating. The blue floating is just gonna fizzle. It's gonna go away. I will swing. I'll go to combat, and I will swing my commander at novice for 3.
I will take 3 from Simone.
Alrighty.
You want to swing it back over here?
No.
You can swing her over this way.
Yeah.
No, okay, Mr. Coma.
The oozes remember.
Hi,
I
Ulu,
know
how's
the
it
oozes
going?
remember, that's why it
I
scares me.
fractured identity
Because you
of
left your
Magus of the
footprints
Vineyard.
on
We all
them.
have 6 green mana on our
They have your
This probably wasn't
fingerprints.
a
Yeah,
good
they know how to
idea.
find you now.
Exactly. I will move to my end step.
They
Ravio's
are-
Mist will trigger, so I will manifest the top card and pass.
Untap. Draw. Make 6 little manners. Play Flooded Grove.
Make a second.
What will? Pay 4 green for a greater good.
Mhm.
So I vomit shit into my graveyard.
Yep.
And then I will pay 2 green.
My sub's expired at the moment. I need to hop back on, but I'm waiting to
Bio waste.
play with some other friends.
He's pretty cool.
I figure I've
Other
been playing other
oozes,
stuff.
oozes, period, I control. Get +1/+1. And then at the beginning of my upkeep, I make a copy of this guy.
Oh, that's sick.
It's an exact copy, too. So the copies make copies, and you get the idea.
It's like a scoot swarm.
Yeah, it just kind of gets a little. If you got like, I have yet to put a Parallel Lives in the deck yet, but since I've been testing it, I think I might. I just built this yesterday. I think I might. Now that
Yeah,
I
that'd
know
be yeah. If you're
how
adding
many-
+1s all over the place, yeah, that or a doubling season, depending on how much.
I have the
CMC you
doubling
can spare.
season. I have the
Okay.
doubling season because my commander and the tokens. But I, was
Yeah,
like, I couldn't justify Parallel Lives, but then I played it. I have so many tokens, ooze makers. I'm like, well, I think it might be worth it now.
for sure, for
Uh,
sure. There's also Adrix and Nev is a token doubler on a creature. You could make a pull out with Mimeoplasm.
You also thought about Shadow of the Second Sun, maybe, to get an extra.
Well, there's not a lot of
Sphinx of the
upkeeps,
Second
so-
Sun, you mean?
No, Shadow of the Second Sun.
It's a blue card that gives you an extra after you go to combat or whatever. You have another untap.
Oh, is
upkeep
that new?
draw.
Because they reprinted the Sphinx
No.
ability.
It's old, but it is. Or they had a reprint recently,
Okay.
Yeah.
but it's old. It's in a lot of enchantment decks, like the new,
Amanatu.
the new Amanatu. Yeah, she likes it a
Yeah.
lot. I will go to Clombat. And then I will. Macy's big, almost big. Oh, look, Novice is open.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm gonna swing my Scavenging Ooze over at Novice.
How
Just
big?
It's a 4/4.
Okay.
And then I will go to end step. My dude will trigger putting a counter on everyone. And that's all I got.
Shadow of the Second Sun was first printed in Modern Horizons 3, says my mod.
Oh.
Oh, that was.
I think
more
it
recent than
is. I
thought.
think it is. The effect was originally on Sphinx of the Second Sun, and then they just put it on an enchantment. The
Was
Sphinx
it?
of the Second
Okay.
Sun was one of my favorite cards. It's not in as many of my decks nowadays, but I love Sphinx of the Second Sun.
Okay. I
Um,
knew that effect existed though, because I'd seen it.
I'll slap down an
That makes
island.
sense.
I have my 6 floating green. I am going to pay 1, 2, 3, and I'll have a colorless floating. And I will bring out Feldegriff. And then I am going to pump Feldegriff, give Feldegriff trample 6 times. I will give Cyan and Tiger 3 hippos each.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
And then I will pass the turn.
3 hippos.
are they 1/1s?
They are 1/1 hippos. Yes.
Go me.
Sick.
How does this
Then
benefit
I'll-
you?
I was debating giving them to Grim, and then you played that Greater Good, and I don't think that you. I have an ability
want-
I have an ability that directly gives you cards. I don't want you turning my hippos
Cool,
into
then I
cards.
can
That'd be
draw
really
3.
rude.
You draw 3 and immediately discard 3, which is awesome.
Anyway, that's my turn.
Cool. I'll untap. I make a coil on my upkeep. This will be my summoning sick one.
Just gotta get them now, man. They're a lot cheaper
Draw for
since the
turn.
reprint. Get you the coils.
Oh, they're in the mail.
Yeah,
Like,
this
I
is
just
the,
haven't, I
this
haven't
is
gotten
the
them.
original Kaldheim one. It was like $8.
Damn.
Oh yeah, the foil ones are like $3 now.
Well, it was
like I
only
said,
printed once, but then
Yeah.
with the reprint, it dropped down.
yeah. I've got some in the mail. There's the coil itself, and then I've got a Phyrexian Metamorph in here that I haven't actually gotten the right card, or the card itself for. That's also in the mail.
Yeah.
And then this one should be at least ready to start adding some cool stuff too. Okay, so we've got those. I guess I'll just loot again and hope I get something. I'll use my 6 for loot. So loot for 5. 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Cool. I'll put down an Uro. So it'll ETB. I'll draw a card, gain 3 life. I can put a land down. And then it will go to graveyard. Cool. That sort of worked out. Not as much as I hoped, but we'll go green, green, and 1 for an enduring vitality. So creatures that
Nice.
control tap for mana of any
So
color.
good. With coma.
You like that's yeah, you were really strapped for mana. I think that's very good that you got that out.
Oh,
you
for
know,
sure. For sure.
With extra land shit, but you haven't been getting any fucking land.
Right. And I couldn't. My card draw engine's on the bottom of my library. So leaves me 6. Tap. I think I just passed turn.
Interesting.
Alrighty. 1 tap.
So I'll just get rid of this summoning sick 1 and move this up to 4.
And
Now
draw.
5 in upkeep.
Get my 6 floating mana.
I don't like how undefended I am against the boards that I have given all of you.
Yeah, you've
It is
given us all kinds of
It's
mana, and you've done
entirely
nothing
my
with
own
it.
fault. Yeah, look. I'm just here.
Yeah.
It's the new
Yeah.
year. I'm just here to help people. Like,
Yeah, everybody prospers.
I'm gonna play Tangle.
I don't want Prosper.
Violet as
Oh
first
no,
land for
okay,
turn.
everybody gets to prosper, nobody gets to play prosper.
I will draw first, then manifest of this. I regret that decision.
I was gonna say, dude, I was like, always manifest first, because then you don't have the knowledge that you fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Makes your
Until,
heart,
until you get like a scroll wreck down or something you can top deck
Yeah.
manipulate with.
makes your heart feel better, dude.
I will
Just-
put.
That's
mana.
one of the things when I'm mulliganing, I never look at the top cards because I never
Yeah.
want to know.
Explosive vegetation into grave, then into hand.
It goes to great. I can snipe it. I forgot I could.
No,
do
it
that.
goes to
you
your
wanna
it goes to your hand because of the analyst or the
No, but it says when it goes to grave,
Put a card you
put
your
into a
grave,
graveyard.
into
The
your
second
hand.
it's put into the graveyard, that trigger goes on the stack. In response, like I'm not going to, but I'm
Oh.
just saying. In response, I could. Snipe
Oh, you
this.
could ooze it and
because it goes to the grave. That triggers.
Then-
Then,
so-
yeah, it doesn't go like.
Oh yeah.
I just out loud realized I could do that, but I'm not Go ahead.
Okay. I will use
I
my
just was like
6...
staring at you do that, and I was like, wait, I could.
I'll use my 6 floating mana to cast a mana reflection.
Is that double the triple double?
No,
it is a triple double situation.
A permanent for mana too. God, that's so good.
Well, Zendikar just adds the mana. It doesn't. It's not It's not like making my shit tap for more.
No, it's just adding it.
Yeah. So
But that's nice because it works with the rocks.
I've essentially spent 13 mana. For
Mimeoplasm to snipe a thing, or not Mimeoplasm. One of the oozes to snipe a thing from a graveyard.
It's harder to remove.
True.
Yeah, Nick's Explanation's really hard. Super hard.
All right, let's.
It's hard as wood.
Somebody
Firm.
say that.
Thick.
Okay. Well.
Veiny.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
I was down until you brought the veins up.
Okay, I'm gonna tap Arcane Signet for 2 green and then Soul Ring for 4 colorless.
You're running out of room, Tiger. You should board wipe.
You're right. I should board wipe myself.
Yep.
Yeah. I will go down to 3 colorless mana to cast Augur of Autumn. So I can play lands from the top, and then as long as Coven's active, I can cast creatures from the top, which Coven is active.
That's,
What is the requirement for Coven?
Different.
4
Yeah,
different
different-
powers, right? Or 3
Oh.
different powers. 3 different powers. 'cause
3 different powers.
It's
like
a
like
witch's
witch's
coven. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So much mana, and I don't know what to do with it.
It's just the first do cast a mana reflection.
Well, yeah, because listen, we're playing Simic. We know that we always need more mana. Okay.
Huh? There's never enough mana.
Exactly.
Yeah, and if you just draw until
if
you
you
have a way to
think-
dump your mana,
Yeah. If you think you have enough mana, you're wrong.
You just don't.
you definitely don't.
You're
have
a liar, a filthy, filthy liar.
All right, I'm gonna tap this.
We
for
are the
3.
1%.
For 3, use the 3 floating to cast Curator Beastie. When he enters, I'll manifest Dread.
Good, that's good.
That manifested Dread card will get 2 1/1 counters on it.
Good.
So my board state is getting annoying. Nissa World Waker goes to grave. Do you want to exile it or no?
No, I don't care.
Okay, just making sure.
You have all
Over
the
my
stuff, so I want you to have so much stuff that you can't fucking play anything because you have no room. And then you get, then you lose track of everything, and you get confused.
You'll miss triggers. And...
Yeah.
That's my one thing about playing my teamer decks. Is it's like, okay, I have 8 million fucking things on the board.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I built a sliver deck because I just wanted to try it like
Oh
everybody.
my
you
god.
know? And then I
Yeah.
used the fucking first sliver like everybody does. That commander stressed me out so much because of the cascade to cascade.
Yeah.
It was like, Jesus fuck. I
I,
instantly
Yep.
switched it out for Legion sliver, the Anthem one.
There you go.
So my brain would be happy.
My pauper deck is pauper slivers, and it's just all the ones
Oh,
that get
sick.
+1/+1, which is very nice. And then I have the one that lets me tap to deal direct damage in case I hit a turbo fog deck.
Yeah.
But no, I just made a Kylox deck. When he attacks, you sack any number of creatures, and then you exile that many a number of cards equal to their power, and you can cast all those instants and sorceries. And I got like a hit of like 30 off of him. And I'm like, oh shit, I have to resolve this fucking stack
Yep.
now.
Yeah. So
You're-
I
you're
play.
good. Sorry, we're talking.
I
over
play
you.
Ulalek.
I'm gonna play
Uh,
first. Second,
yeah.
turn.
Did you,
Anytime.
draw,
can
did you
copy.
draw for your AC?
I'm about to. Yeah, I'm
Oh.
about to draw and then flip. I was just checking because I can. My God-given
It-
right of being able to look at the top of my library. So I
The
call it-
AC given, right?
No,
it's
the
Augur
Augur of Autumn.
That guy's so good, dude.
Yeah.
I put
I'm
him in my
gonna flip the
Wolverine
great one.
deck. He is so good.
AC or Augur?
No, the new worm.
Oh, the quill. Yeah, the
Oh,
quilled
Wor-
great
worm?
worm.
Yeah, that new worm.
Oh yeah, that one's
So
good.
Wormy
Yeah,
boy?
I
yeah.
thought about putting him in here.
Would you love him if he was a worm? This is
Yes,
giving
even
me
more.
different land. I don't know what it's called.
Quilled great worm.
It is a worm. Like that's what I was talking about.
7/7 with trample. Whenever my creatures deal combat damage, they get that many 1/1 counters on them.
It's so good.
And then if he dies, I can cast him from the graveyard by removing counters and paying his mana.
Yeah, it
Oh,
went in my
shit.
Wolverine deck instantly when I saw it.
Yeah.
I didn't know it. I didn't even know it was. I missed it. You know, how so many sets come, you just lose track. You can't fucking keep up with every card.
Let's see. We're gonna tap for 6 green, go to 2
Jesus.
floating. I'm gonna cast Toski, so I can draw more cards. And then, is there anything else I want to do? Yeah. I will tap for 3 blue, use 2 floating green and the 3 blue to cast Nissa, World Waker. I will then. The main thing is I can +1 her to untap, +1 her to untap 4 forests, and then also her -7 will basically get all my basics out of my library. and
They
make
got
them 4
all
forests.
the mana over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna +1 her to untap 4 forests.
Which is really untapping like
8
8
mana.
forests. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is 9 mana, you know?
No, it'd
and
actually
then-
only be 3 forests apparently.
Yeah, because that's all I have.
Give yourself a Yavimaya.
Oh, that'd go real sick.
I could cast Explosive Vegetation. I'm not gonna do that.
Yavimaya and a bounce land, then you're untapping fucking 4 mana on 1 land.
Let me double check this stuff. That's that. That's that. Okay. You can manifest it. That has 2 counters on it. We're gonna go to combat.
Yeah. And then you're gonna
Yeah.
leave combat.
No. We're gonna.
He's
we're
gonna
swing
pass a turn.
Yeah,
No,
just
no.
pass the turn.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
You're
He's
gonna
gonna
not
living
look
death.
at my. You're not gonna just not look at my empty board here and just choose to leave.
I'm just gonna swing one thing at you. I'm gonna swing
It gets
AC at
seed.
you, and I'm gonna swing the Cold Great Worm over at Grim.
How much am I taking?
What's the size?
5. 7/7 at Grim and 5/5 at Novice.
Do you want me to kill it?
I mean, I'd like it if you didn't.
Does it have trample? I can't
I
remember.
want my hippo board.
It
to
does
stay
have
here.
trample.
You're a pee-pee poo-poo head.
It's any
You should
combat
probably kill
damage. Probably should kill it, to be
Um,
honest.
I don't want to lose 2.
Because as soon as the one that makes your forest or your creatures when they die flip back over to forests, that needs to
Yep.
die before that hits the board.
Um,
Because they come back in as a forest, you could just flip that back over with Zimone.
you might have Trixies. Trixie hobbitses. I will double block it. This is a 5. This is a 2, so it's 7.
I really didn't want you to double block it. So
Why'd you swing at me?
I'm going to tap for on blockers. I'm gonna tap for 3 blue. And which one makes the tokens? Is it the Biowaste Blob?
Yes, to make copies of itself. Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna reality shift it, exile it, and you can manifest the top card of your library.
In response,
Yep.
I will. And I will draw 2.
It's for the greater good. Come on, guys.
Yeah, I will draw 2.
I believe the manifest still triggers, right?
Manifest
Yeah, you
still,
still
yes.
get the
Yes.
you still get the manifest.
I will draw 2
Which technically might help you.
and then discard 3.
And then afterwards, you'll manifest the top of your library, I guess.
I'm gonna discard a Wonder.
Oh,
I'm gonna discard Muldrotha.
Oh.
interesting.
And then
Oh, you can make copies. I gotcha. Yep.
I didn't make
Well,
copies.
fuck.
I'll just bring it back.
Yeah.
This is a fucking graveyard deck. And then I will
Fair.
discard.
Hey guys, I found 2 of the non-ooze cards.
I'm gonna discard Rampant Growth just because I don't want to lose the other 2 cards, man.
Then you get to manifest.
I mean, the
top card.
Mimeoplasm isn't really an ooze commander. It's just people run him because he's the best ooze there is. And not,
Yeah,
maybe
the only
not-
other-
and
the
not
only
even
better
Zany
ooze-
anymore.
The only better ooze is the Storm one.
Felix,
Oh,
Felix
yeah.
5 boots.
No, Storm. It has Storm on itself.
Oh yeah, it's like
it's AV. It's AA.
yeah, something like that.
Or something
But
like
it's
that.
it's that one's mono green, right?
Yes. Yes.
So how many of those turn into Slime Against Humanity decks?
I think the Slime Against Humanity decks, the big Slime Against Humanity decks is what you call them?
I see flubs a lot.
Umori.
I'm also gonna eat this one and just take all 7, because I want it.
Okay.
So this one will be 4.
Well, it's not trample, so you won't take any damage because you declare
it is
blockers.
trample.
Oh, it is trample.
That's why I
Ah.
said. So
I don't know what I'm talking about. Ignore me.
Draw the 4 and then discard 3. I'm gonna discard Consuming Aberration. I'm gonna discard Lord of Extinction. And
Where's the Gerad?
a Predator Ooze. I only have, I think, if I remember right, it's 6 non-oozes. Just because I need the counters and, you know.
Consuming Aberration and Lord of Extinction are fucking scary cards to be.
Yes, because I don't have to make them the face. They have their power and toughness no matter where they are.
Right.
So I can make the face this guy, and then make this get counters on it for however fucking it is.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I take 7, and you get 7 counters.
Yep. And then you'll manifest the top card, and then I'll draw 2 because 2 creatures dealt damage.
And I manifest the top card. It's not the dread one, right?
No, it's not the dread. It's just the manifest top. Cool.
Yeah, that's not confusing at all. I don't know why they put that in there.
Yeah.
It is kind of a bummer because it's like if they want to revisit an old mechanic and spice it up, you do have that issue of you're making it confusing with the old mechanic. Like it feels like a no-win situation. Like I do like Manifest Dread how it operates, but it is that
I think
question of like is the
they could have done
confusion-
something about the name. They could have just named it something different, and it may not have been quite as
They could have
confusing
just
with
called
the
it Dread.
Manifest and Manifest
not.
Dread, because they put in the precon they put Manifest cards in there, but it's not Manifest Dread. It could have just been
Yeah.
named something
I think
different.
the confusing
from the
thing is
precon.
just that the flipping, like they want it to still function with older Manifest cards when it comes to like flipping stuff up, like face down cards face up and stuff. So
Yeah.
I kind of get why they did it that way. I don't know. They could have just done it like.
I mean, it's sort of like Cloak.
they-
Cloak is
they-
basically the same thing, but they named it something completely different.
They could have just
Disguise.
they could have just wrote it on the card. Look at the top 2 of your deck. Manifest one, discard the other. Or like.
That's also true. Yeah. Well, they could have. Yeah, they could have brought
Yeah,
Manifest back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They could have just called it Manifest, but just operated it differently. I think, they could have handled it better. I like how it works. It is
I
more
do too,
powerful than
but,
original Manifest,
yeah.
but the confusion is definitely like,
Super Manifest.
yeah.
They could have called it Manifest 2.
Yeah, there you go. Although I guess.
Goes right up there with Meat Hook Massacre 2.
Yeah,
I
but,
fucking
this
love
one's actually better.
Meat Hook Massacre 2, I think, is my favorite card out of that set because it's just so goofy.
I like the Ghost Vacuum because shenanigans.
I mean, I have a modern, I made a modern Storm Splitter deck.
play
Storm
Hedge
Splitter,
Mage.
Enduring Vitality. That thing over there. It's a good combo. It's fun.
I'm going to use three green, and then damn, how do I do this? Black and blue. Yeah, black and blue. Can't do it that way. Okay, yeah, 3 green, black and blue. Play the commander. will target. What do you mean? Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I will target Predator Ooze and Lord of Extinction.
Alien ooze.
Predator Booze for the body. Predator. Fuck me up when you said that. Predator Ooze for the body. Lord of Extinction for the counters. What's the total cards in all our graveyards?
I have 2.
2.
I got 3.
8, 10, 12. Okay. So not crazy big, but big enough that it's spooky. It'll be the Predator Ooze base. It still counts as my commander, and it'll have 12 counters on it, so it's a 13-13. And then Predator Ooze is indestructible, and it says whenever this creature attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it. Whenever a creature is dealt damage by this creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on it.
Okay.
This is like you're just making your own monsters.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's like Build-A-Bear.
All right, Frankenstein.
Build a bear.
And sometimes I use your stuff. I'm like, I
Let's
like
build
that.
an
Yeah,
ooze.
Build-A-Bear Workshop secret lair. They give out mimeoplasm.
They do. I'm gonna use, because I don't want this mana to go away. I'm gonna use 4 green to just make a little ooze. Well, I'll put these back here because these can't swing. Sorry, I'm not trying to be slow. Alright, what do I want to do? This guy's probably gonna die, but it is what it is. I will
You wheel?
go to
Please don't wheel.
I will go to combat. You have so much stuff, Tiger. Fuck, and so do you. Fucking, I don't even know how to say your name. Goddammit.
Cyanotic.
Cyanotic. There you go. Or Nildur.
He's got a bunch
Yeah.
of stuff. It's just
I
Or
have so much
fuckface, whatever you
stuff.
prefer.
I have a,
Anyway,
I have a,
that's
I have a
swing
hippo.
everything at missing. No.
No,
No.
you do this
So-
to Mudeng?
I will say I might be able to help with the tiger situation as long as I still have a board state afterward, like when
Yeah.
it gets to my turn.
I have a problem. I will admit it.
And
Oh,
ironically,
you didn't have to admit it.
Ironically, I drew like all of my non-oozes, which I'm like, what the fuck? I'm gonna swing this inconspicuous 2/2 over a tiger.
I will block with Toski.
You piece of shit. I wanted you to kill it. I could eat it, but I don't want to. Okay, I will pass turn at end step. All my things get counters.
By the
That
way,
are
Toski
all my
will
things that
get-
are oozes.
Toski will
Oh,
also
sweet.
get a counter from the.
I'll
graveyard.
toss down a forest. I have my 6 mana.
It's when it deals damage to a player.
No,
isn't
it's
it?
just when it deals combat damage.
Oh, okay.
So I will spend my 6
Oh, but
green.
it's during my turn. Or my.
Oh.
Norman's.
Is my go?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll spend my 6
Anyways,
green.
no, I'm just fucking.
Add 2 more for my soul ring. I am tired of not having a board. I'm going to cast Azuri's Predation.
Hey. Hey.
For each
None of them are gonna die for tiger, but it will prevent me from doing anything
Most of
about the
my-
tiger situation.
Most of my board will die.
Mine will not.
Not the ones that matter.
You're gonna kill our mana.
I don't care about that.
Listen.
I will actually, because I need my board state to do anything. I will have to counter that.
No. I would like a board
Uh,
state.
You will. I am gifting you a card though.
Okay.
By board state, you mean 475 fucking 4/4s?
Yes.
Yeah.
The coma player is for some reason doesn't like the idea of me having that many 4/4s. I don't
No,
understand.
I don't
it's
like
because
the-
you're killing his 3s. That's the only
That
reason.
is
Right.
He's going to make more of them, okay?
Yeah, but what I'm trying to do, I can only do once.
Did you put the new banner in there?
Banner of Kinship? It is
Yeah.
not in here
It's
yet.
so good because it's one-sided, dude. You could be like, Imagine right now you'd have everything, all your coils that have +7/+7.
Yeah, that'd be kind
And
of
comas. And coma because he's a serpent too.
Yeah, that'd be very nuts.
It's worth it, dude. It's so worth it.
Well, I'm going to be sad now. Because I thought I would be able to get back into the game there.
What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and do more damage to Tiger than that would have done.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Okay.
I will pass the turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I get the card, right?
Yes, you do. Yeah. So I played Long River's Pull, so it counters a creature spell unless I gift a card, and then it counters any spell.
That was like my one way back into this game.
So my summoning sick coil, draw for turn. Cool. I'll play a forest. I'll tap blue, and use 4 of the 6 floating green for a Serpent of Yawning Depths. Krakens, Leviathans, Octopuses, and Serpents I control cannot be blocked except by those creatures.
In response to the cast.
So we just all
Yep.
die now?
No, it wouldn't be. No, it would. No, it's not everybody. And I don't think I can kill. Honestly, I don't think I can kill anybody. But I can do some damage.
In
Well, you
response to the
You
cast.
can deal 27 with just your serpents.
Yeah. I
Yes.
will activate Primordial Mist to exile one of my face downs. We'll exile this face down, which is a counter spell. And I will pay tap for 3 to counter spell.
Okay.
Serpent of Yawning Depths.
That gets countered.
I have 1 blue flick.
Okay.
In case that matters.
So what I'm gonna do now is tap for. I'll use the other 2 floating, and I'll tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh no.
9 from the Magus.
Oh no.
We'll tap
He stopped tapping.
Llanowar Elves for 10. I'm gonna Biomass Mutation for 10. Creatures I control have base
Jesus.
power and toughness 10/10 till end of turn.
He baited the shit out of me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move to combat. We'll swing 7 10/10s down at Tiger. They would have been unblockable.
Rude. Alright, so let me see. Anything's on-
There's no trample or shenanigans beyond that.
Thank God. Alright, so you said
Just 70 damage.
70?
Yeah. Just 7 10/10s. Just wanted to help with that down there.
Alright, there's 40 of it gone right there.
Cool.
What are those little token things? What is it?
It's the hippos that Novice gave me.
Oh,
That I wanted to
Oh,
convert.
yeah.
That I wanted to convert into beasts.
Let me double check this before we go. Yeah, we'll sack Auger Bottom for the cause as well, so that's 50. And you know what? This manifest card, because I don't care about it, so that's 60. So I'll take 10.
Cool.
And I'll take 10. Go to 30. And
only Tusky lives.
only Toski lives.
And Zamone and from the blockers. Yeah.
Yeah. What were those cards? The
Augur of Autumn, and then the hidden one was, or the face down was Uro.
What the fuck?
Ooh. Nice.
Ow, I thought you played them already.
No.
I played an Uro.
Sign
Oh! God damn it, you guys and your same shit.
Hey, you're also in Simic.
Not that Simic.
Hey, look,
I got
more-
I'll-
fucking blue
more
for
play now.
wonder.
I'll pass turn from there.
Alright.
That was my attempt.
Alright. Untap.
My attempt
I also
was
have
a
no
fool.
cards in hand if that matters for anybody.
It means we could kill you easier.
Hey, I just tried to help.
Your game.
Upkeep and draw.
I tapped all of my coils to help the table.
Yeah, but now you just make more. Coma doesn't care about tapping coils. He eats
I
them.
can't look at the top anymore. Sad.
Does violence.
Great. That's not. Castle of Interest is first lane for turn. Get our triggers, manifest first, and then draw. Because I've learned my mistake. Alright, manifest that. Island to grave.
What was it?
Then to. What, to grave or the manifest card?
Yeah, what was the manifest card?
The manifest card.
Was it good?
I don't want to tell you. It was a creature.
Had to try. Had to try.
It's a creature. Alright, I'll go to hand and then I'll draw. Temple of the False God is second lane for turn. This was the manifesting card. And then I'll draw. A Citadel Hierophant.
Mana dork.
Yeah, mana. Well, it makes all my creatures mana dork.
All your creatures are mana dorks. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. I wish I had better cards in hand.
I wish I had cards in hand.
I can do. Because I can't manifest any more cards. That's annoying. Attack like that. I guess I'll +1 Nissa to make one of my lands a 4/4 elemental with haste. With trample, not haste. And yeah, I'll tap Arcane Signet for a blue. So I'll get 2 blue. Use 2 floating to cast Erixmathes.
Nice.
I'll enter with 5 slumber counters. I will get an if off trigger to draw because I have nothing to flip. God. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go to combat.
Before you declare attackers, I'm gonna sack a coil and tap down the Cool Great Room.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, it is a 14-14 with Tramp.
Yeah, no, it is a 14/14.
You want to swing AC over here?
You want to swing AC over here?
Yeah, just right here. Just right into his mouth.
Nom.
I think it just more be like,
Just absorb it.
yeah, like those magnets around the metal.
Yeah.
The goopy magnet, you know?
Here, I'll be nice. AC will go at you, Cyanotic,
Okay.
and so will Curator Beastie. So
You have
got
to
a
swing
10-10
Toski.
and a 6/6, and Toski will go at you, Grim.
We'll just we'll tap each other.
Yeah,
Gentle
They'll kiss.
indestructibles.
they'll kiss. Now kiss.
Kith.
On attack, Curator Beastie will manifest Dread.
Yep.
Hey, that actually is kind of good. Growth Spiral into hand, and then or into grave, and then I don't know if anybody wants to try to exile it first, just in case.
I don't even have green mana available right now.
Okay. And then I'll.
This is one of
put it in
those
hand.
filter ones.
Gotcha. All right. So now the blocks.
So you said AC was coming at me and the
Curator Beastie, yes.
Curator
So a
Beastie.
10/10 and a 6/6.
I guess I'll put one coil in front of the 10-10. I'll put Coma in front of the Curator Beastie, and I'll sack one of my tapped coils to make it indestructible.
Okay. Sounds good. Curator Beastie will die.
Yep, I will lose a coil.
Yep. And then AC will get 10/11 counters.
Why?
Why?
Quill Great Worm.
He blocked it.
I know. So the Quill Great Worm isn't player damage. It's just combat damage.
Oh yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
So AC, Toski gets it too.
Oh yeah, he does. Finally.
I keep forgetting that it's combat, not player face.
Which is really
No, it's
Scary.
why I put it in Wolverine
It's-
because he does double
yeah.
damage to everything.
Yeah.
it's really Busted.
He gets swole real fast.
Are there artifacts or equipment that give Myriad?
Blade of
Yeah,
Self.
there's a sword. Yeah, there's
Well,
that sword.
Yeah, that's gross.
I'll just remember. There we go.
And then there's Legion Loyalty, which
That's the
gives
white,
all your
though.
yeah.
Trying to remember. Okay. I have no draw cards, thank God. Alright, go to second main phase.
So much mana, dude. It's retarded. Also, Erixmethus comes in tapped. He's just my favorite Kraken. That's the only reason
He's also in this deck.
I love him.
I've
That's the
thought
one
about
that-
building that as commander.
It would be funny. That's the one that I drew earlier. I was like, oh, I'll draw first, then manifest. I was
That
like, I
sucks.
saw that and I was like, I just fucked myself.
That'll teach you.
It will. It really will. Okay. I'm gonna tap for 3 green and 3 blue, so I can cast a Growth Spiral. To
How many
draw-
spells have you cast because the Erixmethus?
I don't.
I think that's the first one since
That's
this came down.
Yeah, it's the first one since this came down. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it is. So I'll draw, put a land down, so go down a counter. Flip and draw. So draw, then flip. Experiment 12. So when it or another creature's turn face up, I get that. It gets that many +1/+1 counters. So it is a railway brawler for face downs. And then I'll pass the turn.
Gross.
I'm running out of counters. Let me go grab more.
My lands compared to his. I'm like,
Do I
yay,
have
got-
another
I have
board wipe
5.
in this deck? I think I might have. Do I have a Farewell in here somewhere?
Oh, please.
Going to play Hinterland Harbor. Put these two together since they're the same type. I will then. Oh, I have that 6 green still, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Because I did not
welcome.
successfully board wipe them away.
I'm going to use that 6 green for one of my favorite cards ever, Lurking Predators.
Ooh,
Let's go.
That one's good.
That is not. That card is green, sir. Why'd you give me a red card when you scanned this?
Are you sure it's not a basic
Whenever
plains?
a opponent casts a spell, I can reveal
No,
the top.
it's also not
if
a
it's
forest.
a creature,
No, I'm
I
pretty
can
sure
re-
you played a basic plains.
I can reveal the top. If it's a creature, I put into play. If not, I may put it on the bottom of my deck.
Nice. Man, no matter what I click, it tells me it was. It said it was Spawning Breath, then a Plains, then a Soul of Emancipation, then a Forest, then Vindicate. I'm like,
Oh, it's
are-
much worse than all of those.
yeah. No, but it's like none of these are green. I guess Soul of Emancipation is, but like, how did you? I can at least tell the card's green.
Spell table being spell table.
Okay, I will go to combat. Who do I? Both you guys are threats.
I just tried to send 70 damage down at thrower, and I have no cards in hand. Tiger.
Well, I mean, it's still we all trying to progress our games. You're still
Very valid. Very valid.
Um,
I mean, game's got to end at some point, for sure.
I will go to combat, and I will swing my flying commander over at Cyanotic. On swing, I'll put a one.
Is that lethal, is my question.
No, it is just 15.
Ah,
15.
Just a little 15.
Only 15. You know?
Yeah, just
Okay.
15.
Then I will swallow the fact that I did not respond before combat started. Then I will take the 15.
That is the sweet spot for combat and upkeep.
Well, technically before attack declaration. But yeah.
I will then. Don't want to cast that, so I will. Pay 4. To make another ooze. Let's say this little sapling is an ooze. And then I will go to end step. Do go ahead.
On your end step, I'm just gonna flash in dictated crew fix.
What's that one do again?
Beginning of each player's draw step, the player draws an additional card.
Nice.
I'm just putting a 1/1 counter on all my oozes.
The ooze grows.
Oozes.
Spreads. Everything will be an ooze.
The
As
birds
soon as
that
the
were-
toxic.
Oh, when
hits the
you
board.
cast that, I had a trigger. It's not a creature, it's an island. I will put it on the bottom. And that's officially it.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh. Okay. Toss down an island. I have my 6 floating green. I will use my 6 floating green and white. And I will cast Approach of the Second Sun.
Oh, you rat
Ooh.
bastard.
I did not have that in my hand when I did the dictate.
I hate those kind of win cons.
Sorry, I'm looking down 3
I mean,
armies. I
they're
don't
just-
know if I'm going to make it.
No, those win
Group
cons
hug
to me
has
are just.
to.
Those
Group
win
hug has
cons
to
to
win
me are.
somehow.
Yeah.
Those win cons to me are just so moot, though. They're just like. I don't feel like I won. Like.
I mean,
but I do
Outlast.
have a trigger
And
when you
I now
cast
feel
that.
like I have to keep counter spells up for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
I do have a trigger when you cast that.
Mhm.
It is an experiment proj. It will ETB. It has the activated abilities of each other creature with a 1/1 counter on it. So all creatures on the field that have 1/1 counters, I can activate. I can copy their activated ability, basically. He has it.
Okay.
And I can put a 1/1 counter on any creature I want.
4, 5, 6. Approach goes in the 7th from the top. I'm then going to. Honestly, this is really sad. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll play Braids, Conjurer, Adept.
Trigger.
Beginning of each player's upkeep, that player may put an artifact, creature, or land card from their hand into the battlefield.
I'm putting a Farseek on the bottom of my deck.
I will pass the turn. Notably, your
Alright.
upkeep happens before you get your 2 dictate draws, so you do not get anything off
Yep.
the Braids trigger this turn.
And notably, I do not have any cards in hand.
Yeah, that's the so.
So this goes up to 8, and I have 1 Summoning Sick and a Magus. Cool. I don't have anything to put down, so I'll just draw 2. That makes some things interesting. That makes some things very interesting. So,
Also, it's New Year's.
what's in
Having a countdown till I win feels very appropriate. The ball is dropping.
I'll uppercut that shit out of here.
I guess the first thing I'll do, I'll play an island. 7. I'll use my 6 floating green mana to loot. 2. 6. That was Worth it. I'm gonna put down an Auton soldier,
I love
Mm.
that card.
Oh,
and that will be a copy of Coma. Because I have to do the same old shit at this point because I have no cards in hand.
You told me you don't copy Coma.
I
Those
wasn't
are
going
your
to,
words.
but the other target was your commander, and then I thought about bringing out the Lord of Extinction with it.
You can't copy my commander. It's not on the field.
Is it not?
My commander is currently an exact copy of Predator Ooze.
Predator Ooze.
You would get Predator Ooze.
Oh yeah,
but no,
you'd cut. Yeah.
you'd get a 1/1 Predator Ooze.
Well then.
Yeah, my commander straight up becomes the creature, but counts as my commander for damage sake. So you can copy D's nuts.
I guess since that's it enters as a copy, so it's not
Yes.
like you
It's an
can't do
exact
the imprisoned in the moon Vesuva thing.
Right.
That doesn't apply in that situation.
I was just seeing if there's any other juicy stuff on the board
You
before
can copy braids, and then we can get 2 things from our hand on the battlefield every turn.
Right. Right.
Or you can copy another Magus of the Moon, a Magus of the.
Or you
of
can
the
copy
vineyard.
that fucking worm, dude.
You get the worm.
Yeah,
Wormy boy.
worms.
Actually, the worm
Their
sound.
coils would
Oh
get
god, no! And
huge.
then it gets myriad,
And it's myriad.
so
Yes.
you get multiple worms.
Yeah, it will be a worm actually. Yeah, we'll do
The
the
Yeah.
great
coils
worm.
would get huge if
We'll
you swing
find
with
the
like a couple of them.
Yeah.
They would get.
Um.
They would
then
get gorge.
then I will tap for 3. And lose 2 life for a Phyrexian Metamorph. That will also be an Auton soldier.
Yeah.
That is a
That would
Quill
be
Great
a
Worm.
worm. Yeah.
But because it's the Auton copy, it also has myriad.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool things.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
a little,
probably gonna
I'm a
die
little-
before I can do anything with it.
I
It's what I
don't
do.
know.
It's what I do in
Do
my coma
something
deck. I just
real
make 35 comas.
Yeah. So if I had the other Coma on board, I would have done it.
No, I do that too. So whenever I get bored, I have 3 commanders for my coma deck: OG Coma, Kiora, and then new Coma. I use the Discover Kiora. She is
So the other one I put in here is Essex.
Essex is cool.
So I try. It's supposed to be a
it's in
hidden
mine as well.
Essex decks with Coma as the engine.
Yeah, but I try out Kiora every now and then. I would if you don't have her in there.
I do not, and I'm not super familiar, so I'll have to try.
She
it
just
sometime.
says that when you cast a sea creature, look at the top X cards, whatever the mana value is. So say it's 7. You look at the top 7, play anything from among those or less than 7. So 6 or less.
Damn.
Any card you choose doesn't have to be another sea creature.
So I guess at this point, I don't have enough to do anything impactful.
But next turn's gonna be spooky.
Next turn is going to be very spooky. But I do have 2 Quill Great Worms, so if my creatures deal combat damage, I get 2 triggers for the
During
+1/+1
your turn.
damage. It's only
get-
during my turn.
Yes.
You'll get more triggers than that. After
Ah,
Yeah.
then I should. Then I absolutely should swing.
Give me 1 second.
But if they don't live, then
Yeah. I'll swing my Coma down at Tiger.
just before you lock that in, I have an 8.
I can make it indestructible at instant speed.
Fuck, I forgot about that. I forgot he does that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Coma spooky.
Only
Yeah.
spooky. I will just take the 7. Go to
It's only
23.
6. It's only 6.
Oh, it's only 6? I thought it was a 7/7. Oh,
No,
it's
it's a 6/6.
Okay. I'll go with
But when it does combat damage, I'll put 12 counters on it.
that you will. Now you're really making me want to do the coin play.
And I'll pass turn from there.
Alright. Untap.
Who'd you hit with coma?
Me.
Tiger.
Upkeep. I will get to put something onto the field.
make another. I'm just gonna consolidate these up to
Let's
10.
put Zimone Paradox Sculptor onto the field.
When you cast. Oh, I missed a couple Wicked Predators on his turn. It's my fault.
Yeah, I cast 2 spells, so you.
No, I
you would
missed
get...
it though. It's
Okay, okay.
It's a May.
Fair. I respect it.
Right.
But with the professor, you know.
Alright, and then I draw 2, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Just wanted to- I wish I could have actually manifested this card. I'm gonna play Dark Depths as my land as my first land for turn.
Yep.
Thing.
Thank God you didn't.
Hey, but I have the ability to. I have enough mana to actually.
Hey, but you might
have
be
a,
able to.
Gale
You have a
Vesuva
manifest
in
treasure. You could put the Vesuva, yeah, or the Thespian stage.
Copy land.
True, copy land.
Sorry, I'm just listening. I love you.
I'm gonna manifest dread and then draw 2. God, oh,
Oh no, I don't like the sound of that.
Ash Variant to the grave, then to hand, and then I'll draw. Second land for turn is gonna be an island.
Oh, not the Ash Barrens.
No. I will draw and then I will flip a Shia.
Ah, we're fucked.
Gross.
Alright. Let's see. How do we do this? Oh, Shia gets. Oh god.
Something like this, a greater good, it goes infinite.
I do not have greater good. 2, 3, 4.
How's it go infinite? You sack the
10.
forest.
So you sack a creature, it flips over and becomes a forest.
You're thinking of Eudora, not Ashaya.
Oh, I am thinking of Eudora.
Shia is the one that turns them all into lands,
Yeah.
and then she is.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't go to the total lands.
It does make them way harder to remove, though,
Yeah.
because the lot of removal is
There's-
non-land permanent.
There's no Psych Rift.
So, Shia is a 48-48.
Huh.
Casual 48-48. It's fine.
Casual.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering how, it's because she's. when she's
It will
flipped-
get 48 counters on it if it attacks. Or blocks.
Not when it blocks. 'Cause
Ah.
when it blocks, it won't be on my turn.
Tired.
Oh, true.
Damn it, dog. No.
Really just want to do the funny thing, which is I will enter combat. Beginning, I have a combat trigger, which is on Paradox Sculptor. For the beginning of combat, I will put a 1/1 counter on 2 target creatures I control.
And you just cast a Shia so far, right?
Oh,
You didn't even cast anything. You
I
just
didn't-
flipped it.
Yeah, I just flipped it. I
But
haven't
did you
cast
cast Simone?
I did
Or
not
do you
put
flip
her on-
Simone also?
Braids. You
I put
it in
yeah,
braids.
Braids put her on the field for me. I will put a counter
Fuck.
on Simone and a counter on. Oh, I should have fucking Nissed. And then sad, I forgot that I have to tap that too. Okay. We're gonna go to combat. We're in combat.
Before combat, before attacks are declared,
Yes.
sack a coil, tap down the AC, and another coil to tap down the Quill Great Room. Great Room.
You're no fun.
I don't want 100 fucking counters on an AC.
That's fair.
You can have your way with the rest of them. I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna swing Bluesky over at you, Grim. Because our Toski and your commander need to kiss every turn.
Well, my commander's tapped.
Oh, fuck.
So I'm gonna block with this mystery card so you could kill it for me.
Yes, sounds good.
Sounds good to me too.
Sounds good.
It sounds like something that is
Shield
gonna be a
Druid.
problem. Yep.
You don't
Which
care
one?
about Shield, neither does he. It's not the draw one. She doesn't matter to my character.
Whispering one?
It's the
Yeah,
sack
okay.
creatures one.
Yeah, it's the OG one. The only person it hurts right now is fucking missing, so I'm not gonna do anything with it.
Okay.
So
That's
I
the
don't
only
have to
thing I'm
sack braids.
Yeah, that's the only
That's what I'm
thing
saying. You're the only person it hurts right now, so there's no point.
Yeah.
And they have too many things.
Main phase 2, I'll tick up Nissa to 6 and make this a 4/4. And then I'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap for 27 mana. Take off 9 counters from Dark Depths.
Fucking fuck.
Oh. Damn.
And then I'll pass.
You didn't cast a damn thing.
Welcome to landfall.
I still spent 27 fucking mana though.
Okay. So untap, and then what do I do first? Braids first, or
Upkeep, yeah. So
yeah,
braids is
braids.
on upkeep.
nothing? And then I draw 2.
Yes.
Oh, is it any permanent?
Yeah.
Or is it creature?
It is artifact, creature, or land.
Okay, I'll just put this swamp into play then.
Yeah, you can
And then
ramp.
I'll draw 2. What do I want to do to deal with this shit?
I mean, you can kill me with commander damage.
He's got that myriad shit that's gonna happen too.
Spooky, spooky.
If you don't swing that at me, if you don't swing flying at me to kill me, I will not tap down your shit.
Yeah, but I'm not telling you who I'm going to attack. So you just have to play the game. You know what I mean? I know Coma very well. You can only tap before I declare attackers.
Right.
So if you want
Hey.
to tap down, then be a Coma player. You said you weren't gonna be that kind of Coma player, but all of a sudden you are.
Hey,
Every
all
Coma
bets are
player.
off.
Every Coma player goes to the dark side, so don't front, bro.
I guess I don't understand how it's the dark side if it's you're gonna lose the game
Well, no,
if,
no, no,
if
no,
you
no.
do
No,
this,
no.
so
What
just
I'm
don't
saying
take that
is-
action.
I love Coma. I play him
Yeah.
on the dark
I mean, it's a
side.
great card. I just
But a lot of people that play him
Yeah.
and try to act like he's not terrible go, well, I don't play him like that. But then the second they need to, they do.
Yeah.
They tap down everything. And it's like, well,
I'm not
you do
gonna
play him
shoot
like
you with this gun unless you make me shoot you with this gun.
that. Yeah, that's my whole thing with it.
Yeah.
It's just fun when, yeah.
I have a loaded gun. I'm not afraid to use it, but I would rather
Then
not.
don't tell
We'll
people
swing
you
it
don't
somewhere
use it
else.
like that.
Hey, I said I don't make copies of Coma, and I didn't. As soon as there was a target that wasn't Coma, I didn't make copies.
Yeah.
I said my intention was to run people over with my coils, and I tried to do that.
I'm going to. So let's do this first. I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to.
Before I will tap down your commander before attackers are declared.
Okay. I will
That's the only one I care about because I think I live to the other ones potentially.
I will pass through combat then, and I'm just going to eat it.
All right.
I'm gonna
So
draw
it'll
all
be-
the cards.
I'm going to draw 16.
Massive. Yeah.
I'm going to draw 16 cards.
I'm a little scared of what happens with braids next turn.
Yeah, I still have no cards in hand.
All right, 16 cards.
I do have 2 Quill Great Worms with Myriad.
This is true.
9, 10,
That
11,
is very scary.
14, 15, 16. I still have not played a land per turn because I just didn't have one.
Well, you put one into play.
No,
You haven't
I
played
didn't
one.
play a land.
Yeah,
That
you
was
didn't play
brave.
one. Yeah.
my statement was true.
Yeah. I'm just saying you said you didn't have a land. You did have a land. You just didn't play the land.
I will discard a Cox rule.
Oh.
I'm not
Oh.
concerned. You're concerned.
I will discard a Brawn.
I'm not concerned. You're concerned.
I will discard.
Do I have a farewell in this deck? I would really like a farewell.
It happens.
I know there's not a Bajuka bug at the table. It's gonna help.
Fuck, what's the Just I'll discard this tri-land because it's just not useful right now. Alright, then I will play a land. I'll play a Death Cap. Blade. My commander costs. Oh, my commander's in the graveyard because I was going to revive it.
Spoilers.
What would happen? Okay. What is it? There we go. I will pay 3. Oh, I still got that 6 mana, huh?
No,
Yes.
not anymore. You're in main phase. You're in
Second
phase
main.
2. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I totally forgot about it. It's my
Yeah.
fault. I just forget. It's just too much shit going on. 3 mana. I'm gonna play a Victimize. I'm going to sack this. Well, I'll pick 2 targets first. Commander. And guess. I don't want to. Well, I mean, he's eventually going to draw that card, whatever. I'm going to pick Shield, right? Sacking this token.
Oh, you're putting Shieldred into play?
Yep. She doesn't do anything right now. It's under upkeep. When the commander enters. What's power and toughnesses of creatures you guys got?
18, 18, 2, 4. I've got a bunch of 3
sorry, in
3s.
graveyard. I apologize.
Oh, in graveyard. I have an Uro and a Serpent of Yawning Depths in graveyard. Total is 12 power, 12 toughness.
Got
I
a
just-
Curator, Beastie, an Uro, and Augur Bottom.
I'll
So
just pick
6.
mine to make it easier.
Okay.
He's going to become Toxrill, but he's going to have Consuming. So what's the total cards in each of your guys' graveyards?
I have 5.
3.
8 plus 8, 16. So he's going to be a Toxrill with 16 counters.
Yes. And at end step, -1, -1 to
Each end
everything.
step. Each end
Yeah.
step.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Well, it's I have to have a win con, otherwise I'm just playing stupid oozes all the time.
Oh, yeah, no, that's.
Yeah. Same. I have to have a win con, otherwise I'm just giving people a bunch of stuff.
The person in the corner with 18 commander damage on a flying commander is afraid.
I'm going to pay 1 for the Ozolith.
So, hold on.
Go ahead.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
If Mimeoplasm is a copy of one of the other creatures, do I still take commander damage?
Yes, it counts as my commander.
Yeah.
Then why can I not make a copy of it as the Auton Soldier?
No. So it currently.
I guess I'm
is
not
the
quite-
so it is the commander because commander is a property of the physical card itself. The card has become a copy of the creature that he targeted in the graveyard. So if you, it's the same reason that when you use Phyrexian Metamorph targeting the Auton Soldier
Soldier.
Worm, it became the
didn't get-
Auton Soldier Worm. It didn't become an Auton Soldier that you could copy something else with. You aren't so like.
Yeah. You can only copy the current state of the card.
Yes, which
Okay.
currently
My
it is Toxrill,
Mimioplasm
so you
is
would...
currently a Toxrill.
Yeah.
Your Auton's currently the
Okay.
Yeah, and that's the easiest way to word it.
Yeah, I knew there was some like shenanigans behind like the way it actually worked mechanically.
Yeah, I think the
Just wasn't
shenanigan...
entirely sure.
It's confusing because, say you have a commander that is imprisoned in the moon, and then you copy that with Vesuva, it comes off as the commander creature. But that's because the card itself wasn't transformed. It is an active effect transforming it that the new copy doesn't have. It's confusing. But in this case, yes, you can't copy the Mimioplasm because the Mimioplasm's text is something entirely different now.
Okay.
I'm going to end step just so I can discard stuff.
My
And
hippos
then-
and my Llanowar elves will die.
Yeah, things die.
And our copy of the mana thing.
Oh yeah, the mana thing dies too.
No, mana
You still get
thing.
2 from Grim, but
And
Damn.
then how many creatures died?
I had 5.
I had
Upkeep.
1.
How many creatures died though? So you said 5, 1.
0 here. Oh, you have Cats and Cantrips tokens. I love them.
Yeah, I love them.
I have their playmat. It's
So,
adorable.
Currently 6 slugs.
Untap.
I'm currently discarding.
Yeah. Upkeep, I'm just gonna sack Braids to the Shieldred effect, but I do get the Braids trigger. I will put an island into play. Very sad island, and then I will draw 2.
I was gonna say sad day, and then I realized I have no cards in hand.
I'm discarding a Great Door, Doubling Season, Cultivate, Virtue Persistence, and Ochre Jelly just because at this point in the game.
Yeah, the doubling season is kind of.
At this point, it's
Uh,
a little early, yeah, but.
I'm going to use my 2. I'm going. To
when you
use...
sack Braids though, I did get a dude.
Yes. I'm going to use my 2. God, everyone's terrifying, and I don't know who I want to help. I'm stack my 2. I'm gonna use my 2 floating green, and I'm gonna pay 1. Oh, actually, this is I got this confused with the other one. I'm gonna cut a deal with the table. Everyone draws a card, and then I draw a card for each opponent who drew a card this way.
When you cast that trigger, it is a consuming blob. Power and toughness are equal to card types in my graveyard, and then it makes a copy of itself at end step.
So I will draw.
Each end step or just your end step?
My end step.
Okay.
And then
said
you
we're
all
drawing
all
one?
draw 1. Yeah.
If you could stop drawing cards, that'd be cool.
No.
You can any.
Card types. 4, 5.
I'm going
I
to
made another one in your upkeep.
slap down a command tower.
Curly 5. So he wins next turn, or right now, I guess, possibly.
1, 2,
So it's still in his.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, but if he draws it right now, he can.
I'd need to do something else to draw it. And unfortunately, I cannot do that right now. So I've got to just pass the turn, and then the Toxrill trigger happens.
Yep. I don't have anything else that dies.
Keeping track of the minuses because it's -1 trigger counters.
Right. Each one has -2, -2.
Like it removes your +1/+1 counters. Oh no. Yeah, they cancel each other out.
Yeah,
Right.
but it does not. It's not a -1/-1 counter.
No, they're
it does
slime.
the
They're
same.
slime counters.
Yeah, but
just-
like actual -1/-1 counters remove +1/+1 counters, which isn't happening
Right.
here.
Yeah,
I had
I'm just
one
gonna
thing
I'm just gonna put this here for the total. I guess it would matter for ones that come in later. So there's
I
technically
mean, it eventually does matter.
Yeah, so one of my coils is summoning sick. I have another coil that has a single +1 or single -1/-1 on it. Cool. So now I
And then you're
draw
up
2.
You
For...
need to before you draw. You need to set.
Oh yeah, I sack. I'll sack.
You wouldn't have that new coil yet.
Yeah. We'll sack the one with a -1 counter on it just for simplicity, and then that comes in. Now I'll draw 2. So we have 2 green mana.
Yes. And you
You
drew
play
your
2
2 cards
lands.
for Dictate, right?
I did, yes. We'll go blue, blue. I'll use my 2 green floating. Yeah, these made sure these are all untapped. Okay, yeah. Blue, blue, use my 2 green floating, and we'll go 2 more for Grappling Kraken. When a land enters under my control, I can tap a target creature and put a stun counter on it. First land for turn will be a command tower targeting your commander Grim.
In response.
Yep.
I'm just gonna heroic because I don't want that.
In response to the heroic, I will sack my Summoning Sick Coil to tap it down with Coma.
That's fine. It doesn't have a stun counter. It's all that matters to me.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Second land for turn will be a Vine Glimmer Snarl. This time we'll tap down Ashaya.
In response, I will
Heroic intervention.
Forest Blossoming Defense Ashaya. +2/+2 and expert.
Do it.
We'll do the same thing. Yeah, we'll tap it.
Yep.
Tap it out anyways.
She doesn't have a stun
No,
counter.
and
Everyone
those have
out here be
counters
like,
on 'em, right?
no.
Yeah, those have slime counters on them. The ones you've been.
They
sacking?
yes, yeah,
Okay,
they do.
I have 2 more.
You also had one from my the -1/-1 I sacked it for the
I
shielded.
got that.
Okay, cool. I'll tap 6. So 1, 2, 3,
Get the
4,
get the 2 green
5.
floating as well.
6. I used the 2 green on the Grappling Kraken. We'll loot.
Oh, that was a trigger for stupid thing. Put a land on the bottom.
6. That is rather unfortunate.
Unfortunate souls.
One of these cards I really wish was in my graveyard. So... I don't have a way to sack that instant speed. So... I'll put down a Gala Greeters. And these will go to the bottom. All my coils are gonna die, so I have to swing them.
You don't
Ones
have.
right now.
Yeah, they're 1/1s right now. I'll go to combat. We'll swing. Tiger probably.
Oh, they won't die. No, they won't die. Because if you swing them out and they take damage.
Oh, they
you're gonna-
gain
you
counters.
get the Great Worm trigger. You
The
can
Great Worm
Oh.
protect your
They
board.
would.
Prevent
Yeah,
the-
for a single end step, so they'll die on Tiger's end step instead of my end step. Because they're 1/1s, they'll deal 1 damage and gain 1 counter each. I guess
Oh, okay.
they'll last for
They'll-
2
they'll
end
gain-
steps.
They'll gain 1 counter per Great Worm.
Right.
You're gonna have
Which
6.
I'll
gonna
have
have
6
6.
because of the myriad.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's fucking terrifying.
Oh my god. Okay. We'll move to combat. That's also assuming they don't die in combat.
They're still on the field. They'd still be on the field to see everything take damage. So the effects would still happen.
But they gain 1 counter and then die immediately.
Oh,
if I
oh,
block
never mind. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because it'd be 6 instances of one
Yeah,
counter.
it's not the
No,
What's,
the
what's the, guy
great one. If I'm thinking of the great
what's the
ones.
green
It's
one
fine.
that makes them not take damage and they get counters
Vigor.
instead?
Vigor.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah,
vigor.
yeah. So, we'll swing my 8 coils. Just because they're 1/1s and I don't want them to die. We'll swing 8 1/1s at Missing Novice, and then both of my Myriad Great Worms at Grimshock.
I will just take.
Well, there are some attack triggers first. So on attack, I make 2 more Great Worms for each of these, so I'll make 4 treasures from the Gallagreators.
You can't. That's not how it works.
Well, how is it not?
Read
Oh,
it.
another creature enters the battlefield under my control.
Keep reading.
Oh, yeah. I can do a tap
Finish.
treasure. I'll gain a
Get
life.
past the part you like.
I don't know how to read. I said this
I'm just
earlier in the
fucking
game.
with Get past the part that sounds good.
but I want all of them.
You do
Just
get all
let me
3,
have all
but
of them.
You get all
No,
3.
I know.
If I don't read the
So,
part that says activate
D2.
only as a sorcery, I can,
No, it's
I
a
can
quite,
just
it's,
play
a,
it
it's
whenever
quite
I
a
want.
common.
Depth
It's quite a
treasure.
common thing in Magic for people to read the card and go, "Oh, cool! It does that thing." And the
Yeah,
rest just
wait, there's more text?
They just white out the rest.
Honestly, but it's funny because I've seen that go both ways, where it's like the card
Yeah.
is better than you think it is, but you stopped reading at the part where it's already
Yes,
really
yes.
good.
So one of the reasons I forget is because this is usually one of my copy targets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, so
Okay, so there are 2 of the Quill Great Worms, which are 7/7 tramples, and then my 8 1/1 coils at Novice.
we go to Claire Balkers.
Wait. So how much? So the tramples.
Yeah, so you have 2.
No, there's no trample coming at Missing Novice. Novice just has the 8
worms all have
1/1.
trample. The worms have.
Oh, there's Myriad on all the worms.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
And the worms are how big again?
or 7/7s.
It's 14 plus 8 is a number.
22.
I think I gotta take the 22.
Okay.
However, I believe the ones going at Grim
I
are
was at
just
35,
5,
so
5.
I was at 35, so
Take
that
out slime
means 13.
That is correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to kill both of your dudes since you swung the originals at me.
Right.
I'm gonna
I just had to do something.
I'm gonna block
Or-
1 and 1.
Okay.
And murder them because these are 7/7s.
Yeah. So these 2 will die, which will leave just the Myriad copies. So these will each get 4 +1/+1 counters.
No, they'll get.
The Myriad copy stay till end of turn, don't
Yeah,
they?
yeah, yeah. But I mean, they see the other ones dealing damage because damage all happens at the same time.
Oh, so they'll
so
get
they'll
6.
get 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will go down to
Okay.
10.
So they live for a little longer.
Just barely. Just long enough to get back to my turn.
Damn, Tiger took all that damage. Is he gonna win? Fuck.
I mean, there's an Ashaya with like 50 fucking toughness on the board.
Yeah, but you can tap that piece of shit.
Yeah, but then what do I do about yours, piece of shit?
You have like 37 dudes, and you're gonna keep making them.
I guess. I mean, I have 8, but yeah, I guess I could sack.
And
tap
all I'll
ones.
do is make a deal. Be like, hey, I won't swing this at you. I'll mash someone else.
Game's got to end at some point. This
Yeah,
is
I'll
one of the
mash-
reasons. This is the point of the game where I don't go control coma because it's just not fun to drag the game out for another
those
2
two
hours.
Guys are dead, though.
I
So I
will
get
Yeah.
say
two
on
more sluggies.
Yep.
on your end step, I'm gonna go ahead and pay the last 3 to make for Dark Depths to make my token.
Merit Lodge.
2020
It
Avatar.
begins
2020
with flying.
with flying.
One of the cards I pulled off of the loot was a wonder.
Let's see. Does anything die? I think something dies because of.
Upkeep, you have to sack one, and then end step, you guys, everything gets another minus.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
Yep.
doing right now. Is slime counters.
Which means my Gallagreators dies.
I just have.
Oh, you're.
No, it doesn't.
During-
It doesn't. It has a +1/+1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Counter on mine.
Yeah, I just have one thing that dies.
Did your enduring already die?
Yes. Actually, no, it did just now.
Okay,
It was
so
a
I got
3/3.
1, and what I get from you, Tiger? Did I get 1?
Just one. Just one. Although on the end of this turn, you will get a few things.
You have a couple upkeep triggers.
Yep. Untap first. Alright.
And Shieldred.
Upkeep, so I need to sack something. That makes me sad.
Worm.
Upkeep, I make a coil.
I don't want to sack.
I think the worm. I think sacking the worm sounds great. Sack a land. They're creatures. You could sack a
You
land.
could sack a land.
Sack a
yeah.
Shia. A Shia. You don't need her.
Need her.
So
I
any
definitely
creature,
need her.
hold on. Any creature
Tonski's
that
gonna die.
I will say, any creature that you sacrifice will come back. Oh no, Eudora is the one I'm
I don't
thinking of.
Again,
Ignore
yeah,
me.
we went over that.
I already said I don't know how to read.
I will sack Toski.
He's gonna die.
The only way that squirrel could die.
Yes, 100%. Or exile. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exile's not death.
Draw 2.
Yep.
Ooh. This one. I get 2 floating mana.
Yep.
Okay. First land for turn. Do I still have additional lands? Let me make sure. Okay, I don't have that anymore, right?
Just have AC.
Oh yeah, I still have AC. That's what was doing it. Alright, first land. Manifest Dread. Draw.
And the manifest immediately triggers your commander.
Yes, it does. That Myriad Landscape to the grave. Into my hand. Draw. Myriad Landscape to flip, but I won't flip.
Well, you don't have to. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I don't have to. Fuck. I need more card draw. I don't want more card draw.
What? Dropped so many cards this game.
I know, but those haven't been the answers.
Hey, I'm just over here with a big snake.
Yeah, well, listen, your
I-
snake needs to stop being your snake. Okay?
Well-
I gotta be honest. Castle Ventress tap for 3. Use
Do
2
something
floating.
about it.
I am. I'm gonna cast Aether Gale.
Trigger.
Yep.
Let's see, Aether Gale.
Return
Return
pool
6
goes to-
non-land permanents. What are targets?
Coma,
Right.
the Kraken,
Right.
Ram's Commander,
What are you doing to it?
Bouncing the
and,
hand.
Bouncing it to hand. Novice's Commander.
Mm-hmm.
That's 4.
I have a second.
Fieldred. And Gallagreeters.
Okay.
Graham, in response to, do you have any responses?
I have a response immediately to targets chosen. I'm gonna eat my commander.
Okay.
So I'm gonna 16 plus 7. I'm gonna draw 23 cards.
Yep. I keep targeting your stuff. You're gonna keep sacking and drawing.
23
Yes.
cards.
That's how greater good works.
Well, I know it. I just maybe my
10,
new goal is to deck him out. You know.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Ah, yes.
I mean, you could throw down a Jace and mill him.
I need to put something that gives haste in this deck. That's my problem.
There's some boots in there.
Well, I need haste for everything.
Oh, well, in Simic you're struggling.
I'm gonna discard
No.
Sire of 7 Deaths.
Great card.
Whoa. Sorry.
Especially a great card if you can make a copy of it and then give it a billion +1 counters. Holy shit.
Whoopsie. I'm gonna discard a. Fuck, sorry, so many. Windfall.
Mhm.
I don't need it.
Hey, I would love to
In
draw
a
a bunch of
forest.
cards.
And then
Okay.
Shield Grid will go to my hand.
All right, and then,
And then
Felder
yeah,
goes
your
to my
responses.
hand. I got no responses.
I will. This is my only chance to save the table. We'll sack 3 coils, tapping down Ashaya, not Coma, AC, and the Quill Great Room. Yep, you got it.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Double checking what
who
this
wanted
is.
that
That's
one?
what that is.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I should have done. Yeah. Okay. All right.
And then
all right.
this bounces.
That's good. Okay. Slime counters no longer matter.
No, yes, they do.
I will keep track of them, but
They
don't.
matter.
Yeah, if it comes back. Well, actually, no. Isn't
Yeah.
No,
No, if
she's
it comes back, it
exiled.
does.
She's exiled. I'll just say they matter.
But for right now, they're not.
I'm not revealing
Minus.
why, but yes, they matter.
Rift
They're not
Sweeper?
minusing me right now.
No, there's
Some
a
kind of proliferate or
there's a
something.
partner guy that works with Toxrill.
Ah, okay.
He also cares about slime counters.
Oh,
I'm not
That's
aware, so
what I
I'm very curious.
Technically, a little meaner.
that's what I do because that's fun. All right. That was one spell cast, so this actually goes down a counter. Let's go.
So I don't know what has slime counters on Tiger's board, but everything.
Everything has slime counters on my board right now, except for
Okay.
this.
Okay.
So make note of that. Okay. So we're gonna tap for.
How have I not drawn my reliquary tower?
That's a good question.
That is a very good question.
All right. I'm just gonna make it to where if I don't die in this next round of turns, I can potentially win the game. That's what we're gonna do.
I hope so with fucking infinity mana.
I know, but like I said, I don't have haste. I'm gonna tap for 6. This goes here. Have a green and have just a green floating. I'm gonna cast Oversimplify. So we're gonna
Everybody's
exile-
going to get one thing that's really large.
Exactly.
So what's happening?
So we're exiling all creatures, and we're each going to get a green-blue fractal creature token with 1/1 counters equal to the amount of total power
Oh my
that we
God.
that we exiled.
Okay.
So I don't necessarily. I'll just 48 plus 1 plus 8 plus 2.
So I'm gonna have 5, 10.
I'm gonna say
13.
41, 41.
I'm gonna have 14 counters go onto my Ozolith, and then it's gonna be 8,
Main zone.
15, 20, 25,
Before
31,
this exiles, I'll go ahead and tap these 2 islands to get mana out of them. Before they get
47.
exiled. So I'll go up to 6 floating blue,
I'm
1 floating green.
gonna use the slug token to represent it, but I have a 47, 47.
You should sack it to your greater good.
You should. You should do
Yeah, but dip it. Shut the hell up.
that. Come on, it'd be funny.
Super funny.
I have a 106 token.
I see.
Nice.
And that's not the funny thing. The next thing I'm gonna do
Fling it.
is that'd be awesome.
Green fling.
I'm gonna tap
Myriad fling.
6 green and cast Hydra Breedmaster. Who's a 6?
With that on the sack, you trigger.
Oh, that's something you can do with 1 billion mana.
Yep. Goes number 1.
I'll leave that there.
Oh, that's a force. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. So, tap for 3, 6, go to 7 floating green mana, 6 floating blue. I'll +1 Nissa to go to 7 on her. Untap 4 forests. Jesus Christ, I can't find this. I'll untap these 4. Sorry, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. These are already tapped. Yes, okay. Perfect.
I don't think it really matters. But did you play a land before your AC left the field?
I played
did.
2. I already played.
Then-
I already
Oh, you already have. Okay, never mind.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is 24. This gives 2. Yes, 2. This gives so 24, 26, 30. This gives 5, 35. This gives 5 as well. So 40 plus 13 is 53. Where X is 26 to make the Hydra Broodmaster monstrous. So he'll get 26 +1/+1 counters. And when he becomes monstrous, I will make XXX green Hydra tokens. So I will get 26.
26.
Yeah.
26, 26, 26s.
Yes.
You
should've
should have
made it
cast
20
that
you
before
should've made it
you blew up
25.
everything.
You should have made it 25, made it thematically appropriate for tonight.
I'm
You're
sorry.
No, they would have needed.
But-
There
but
would have
no
needed
haste,
to be
right?
25 of them.
But no haste, right?
No
Correct.
haste.
And also, it's post-combat, right?
Yeah, but
Or actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
he doesn't
there's-
have haste.
I haven't gone to combat yet, but I
Oh.
can't attack.
Okay.
All right. That's my turn.
Could've
and
swung
any
out
response
before
to any
doing
end step
that.
things, Grims?
Sure
No.
could've.
Okay, I am going to pay 1, 2, 3, and 4. Should I just go for 5, 6? X equals 6. I'll just risk it for the biscuit. Even the score, it costs 3 less if one of my opponents have drawn 4 or more cards this turn. I feel like Grims has drawn a little bit more than that.
No, I didn't.
I will draw 6 cards. If that
On
resolves.
Trigger. I'll put that on the bottom.
Okay, I'll draw 6. And that's my turn. That's Tiger's turn.
Pass.
Untap, upkeep, no more manas. Just draw. You win on your turn regardless, unless I kill you.
Which I have made you able to do that.
You do? Did you draw 2 cards for the thing?
No.
I was planning on using Feldegriff's ability to make Tiger draw 2 more cards so I could get that spell off. But then you, before I got priority, sacked your thing and drew 30, and I'm like, oh well,
There
I
you
guess
go.
I don't need to do that anymore.
I drew 23. So.
Yeah.
I also drew 4 cards on my turn too. So
I have probably not drawn 4
At the
cards in the
time,
last
you'd
3
only
turns.
at the time you'd only drawn 2, and I would have wanted to just guarantee that someone drew 4 so I could get the discount.
gotcha.
I guess.
think at the time. I might have been-
Question.
Hmm?
Tiger, if you were gonna exile all the creatures,
Mhm.
why did you give me back my Galaga Readers and Kraken?
You know, you pose a good point. And that's mostly because I wasn't thinking at the time.
Valid.
Brain no work good.
Okay. I will play this land for turn. Undergrowth Stadium.
I can't do anything with it, but
No.
I just
I will go to combat.
Kind of work for you.
And I will swing. Oh, do I want to do that or do this first? Well, whatever. I already went to combat. I'm going to attempt to swing this over at missing.
I'm gonna pay 2.
You got a thing!
I'm gonna parting gust it, exile it, and then you return it to the battlefield at the beginning of your next end step with a 1/1 counter on it.
But the thing is, exile what or bring
gonna-
what back at the next end step?
Yeah. What? Who knows? Exiling it.
I got
You're not
to
gonna
counter it.
gift fish.
I'm not gifting the fish.
Oh,
I don't need to. No one's getting a fish.
Aw.
The
Oh,
time for
man.
the time for friendliness is over.
Oh, the time. Well, you don't. Well, you're not going to do that anyways. I'm going to play Void Slime.
Okay, cool. That was my shot. I had to
I've
take
never
it.
heard of that.
It's
card.
it's all cyclonic. Because he's spraying him down with a fucking hose
That's
of
awesome.
water.
Counter target spell. That's
Ability
really
or
good.
activated ability.
Holy
It's
shit!
it's what you call it, mana drain, right? It's one more mana drain.
Yeah, and it's cool because I don't get any stuff, but I can stop triggers and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Well, that's game for me.
Fucking murdered. All right.
I
Yeah.
thought I might be able to. Honestly, I was surprised that I lived this long. You guys were
Hey,
out
if
here.
anything,
You
if
guys
anything,
were
that
out
was
here
just a
talking
kill
about
snipe.
like you guys were out here talking about like, oh, it's gonna have a next turn. And it's like, well, I mean, even if I didn't cast the big draw spell, Dictate wasn't gonna give me it next turn. So
GG.
No.
no, you don't like Approach of the Second Sun. I also have Divine Intervention in this deck, which pisses people off even more. Even though I feel like it's just a win con.
I mean, my philosophy is the game has to end at some point.
Yeah. Well,
Pay
my-
one.
I had a whole big
For
philosophical
Soul
debate
Ring.
with friends because Divine Intervention says the game is a draw, but like
Yeah.
in a game where there's no prizing
One.
and it's just a casual game, what does a draw
have
mean
one-
really?
I have one colorless floating. I'm going to cast Demonic Tutor.
Nice.
Ooh, no.
It just becomes I have ended the game on my terms, which in what world is that not a win? Everyone tries to stop me as if I'm trying to cast a spell that says you win the game. And I end the game on my terms, ergo.
Well,
It's the
I guess
victory of the
it's
swords.
yeah, it's. I don't know, because I guess the other people at the table don't look at that as a draw; they look at that as a loss.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if everyone feels like it's a loss, and I feel like I succeeded at doing a thing, does it matter that the card says it's a draw? Like, the only time it would matter is if it's, like, an event where there is prizing, you know?
I think we should all just run a Scheherazade.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
I'm going to, with the last mana, I have one floating, and then the 4, cast Living Death.
Nice. Okay. So, what order does this resolve? Because it matters.
Exactly as it says. Everything on
No,
the
no. I guess, so everything on the field comes in at the same time. So can I have my
No.
2 things that copy shit come in as copies of shit?
Yes.
Okay.
No, they...
Yes.
Eh.
Yes. God, yes.
The
Everything
creatures...
ETB.
Yeah, but the creatures aren't on the battlefield yet. They come in as copies, so something has to be on the field
Nope.
as they're
No.
entering for them to
I
copy.
promise you with all of my heart and soul, all the creatures ETB, and then the ETB triggers. And
It's
you
not
pick
an
a creature.
ETB trigger. It enters as a thing. So if there's
Oh,
not a
fucking
thing while
no.
it's entering, it doesn't have anything
Look up
to
the ruling. I've played for so fucking long, dude. 30 years. So the way that ETB works with copies are annoying because they don't even pick. I hate them. You can't even hexproof those bitches. Everything ETBs, all the shit goes on the stack. You don't pick your target before you cast it. You pick it when it ETBs. That's how copy works. You don't cast it and then go, I'm targeting this on the stack. No, it ETBs, then you pick. It is a technical ETB trigger.
No. You do all, okay, so you do all the things in Living Death in order, exile all graveyards, sack all guys, then put everything into play. Your clone effect can't copy a creature that was in play before Living Death started to resolve because the time...
Before!
Yes.
Right.
Before.
Additionally, you can't have the clone enter the battlefield with the copy of another creature that's coming back off Living End because the clone requires the creature it wants to copy to be in play before it enters. Can't do that if they're entering at the same time.
And when was that rule changed? Because I played tournaments with allowing that rule, with what I just said.
I don't know, but it's because the cloning happens before it enters the battlefield. If it was an ETB then becomes a copy, then yes, what you're saying is true. But in order for it to enter the battlefield as a copy, the thing it's copying has to already be on the field.
Then the only thing that's gonna matter, Auton Soldier will come in.
It'll just die.
Yeah,
So it
they
can have-
enter
It's
as
not this
0/0s.
It's a creature.
Yeah, either way, you take all your creatures from the graveyard, exile them, and then put your creatures on the field into the graveyard.
Right.
I'm putting 47 counters on Ozolith. This is going to be...
So what I'm gonna end up doing is making a copy of of the Ozolith with my Phyrexian Metamorph so it doesn't die, and this will die. And then coming back is
Exiled Beast with Grave.
Serpent of Yawning Depths,
Anything that was exiled.
an Uro, and that is it.
Greater Beastie. Bluesky. Paranormal Analyst.
So Uro comes in, I draw a card, gain 3,
So let's see.
and I can put a land down.
I'm gonna
And Uro dies again.
manifest. This will go to here. Fog goes to grave, then to hand. Then I'll draw from Uro. Then doesn't Uro die?
Yes,
Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, and I gained 3.
because I also had to resolve an Uro.
Yeah, I was like, Uro dies, right?
Yeah, has to be escaped.
No. Can I do it? Can I do it?
Figure what the fuck I'm going to discard. I have no ETBs, really. And this is the creature I was talking about earlier that cares about Toxtrol. Sludge Monster.
Ah,
All creatures with slime counters lose all abilities and have base power and toughness 2/2.
pretty good. Which means they die in 2 upkeeps, or 2 end steps,
Yeah,
anyways.
if Toxtrol, if the combo's out there, yeah.
So is Toxtrol on the field now?
No, she got exiled when I.
Ah,
My
okay.
commander exiles its targets, both of them. So she's long gone. It's just the slime counter still existed at the time.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
So if I would have played him, all your creatures just would have went blank. Like your Como just would have been a 2/2 nothing.
And then
If
dead
it would have kept its
immediately.
1/1 counters though, if it had any. But
Right.
do you guys have any triggers? Anything that matters?
I've resolved
Yeah,
all my
I've
stuff
already
already.
resolved mine.
I'm good.
Okay, yeah, I don't really have any. One of my guys died instantly.
Yeah. If it matters, my Auton Soldier died instantly. My Phyrexian Metamorph is now an Ozolith. And I've got a Mana Dork and my Serpent.
Yeah, I already discarded for hand. It's a fuck ton. And that's all I got. I pass.
Untap. Draw for turn. I'll tap a green and a blue for a growth spiral. Draw a card. And put a land down. I'll pay 1, sack this, draw a card. And my land for turn will be a forest. I don't think this is really gonna matter. So we'll go green 1 for the Gallagreaters.
Cast trigger.
Yep. Then I'll go
Put a
blue,
burial on the
blue.
bottom of my deck.
green, green. 1, 2, 3, 4 coma. On ETB, I'll put a +1 on the Gallagreaters.
Breeding pool on the bottom of my deck.
Is the AC back on the field? No, the AC got exiled. That's
yeah,
right.
the AC got exiled.
Then I'll swing for 6 unblockable at Tiger.
Yep, I'll take it.
Cool. I'll pass turn from there.
All right.
I like it.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Keep, I make a coil and put another counter here.
Alrighty. What was it again? That's what that was. Okay. I'll go ahead and tap for 6 mana to cast my commander.
Trigger.
Yep.
Acidic
That'll-
slime. When it enters, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land.
You could blow up my copy of the Ozolith.
That you could also kill my mana increasers. You could kill Erixmethus.
I'll kill the doubler.
Mana reflection. Gotcha.
Yeah, whichever one's the doubler.
Well, technically, yeah, this one's the actual doubler. This one's just adding another mana.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Erixmethus will get its last slumber counter off of it, so it is now a creature. Needs to join the fray.
Everyone is here.
I will play land for turn on top of my library because of Augur of Autumn. Landfall trigger from Simone to manifest.
Oh shit.
And manifest
Well.
that. Wilderness Reclamation into the grave, and then into my hand because of Paranormal Analyst.
Are those things missing?
I'm making magnetic hex tiles for D&D. I fucked up because I forgot to scale these up before I printed them. So these are too
Rip.
small.
We'll tap for a green and 2 to flip up Bride of the Elysian Grove.
Nice.
So I'll have to redo that. Yay.
I will.
Yeah, I use little ball magnets so they click together. I'm printing a whole bunch of these. I have a bunch of half ones so that I can make square rooms, even though it wouldn't be square. Also, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I'll tap for 3 blue and 3 green, floating 1 green. To cast Orin Frostfang off the top of my deck.
Trigger.
Yep.
Sultai Ascendancy, I'll put on the bottom.
Legitimately can't fucking find Well, actually, I will activate Primordial Mist to exile this manifested card, which is Valgavoth's Onslaught. I can manifest Dread X times and put X 1/1 counters on those creatures. So I will do that. I'll go ahead and cast it. And I'll pay
$1 billion.
1, 2. Oh shit! Hang on. This was 4. That's 3. That's okay. That's for the 6 foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15, where X is 7. I'll cast Valgavoth's Onslaught and manifest Dread 7 times.
Trigger.
Yep.
Branching Evolution, I'm going to put on the bottom.
Okay.
Oops.
So let's start manifesting. Over there. I'm just gonna put the cards that don't get put into my hand here for a second because they're all gonna go into my hand eventually, but still need to see them. That's spread around every corner.
So I guess, question:
Yes, go ahead.
would they go to your hand one at a time, or do they all sit in your graveyard until it all resolves?
One at a time.
One at a time.
Okay.
So if you have something exile, let me know. And
Yeah, the one on
I
the
have no,
bottom.
I have nothing I can do at instant speed. I was just curious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would go to my hand one at a time. But I'm just putting it just because it makes it easier. That, another forest. God damn it. Another land. That's 4. Okay. They came from the pipes. Is an enchantment. I wish I would have had that in my hand. Dig through time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. And okay. And Hinterland Harbor, which is another land. So, if anybody wants me to reveal those again, let me know. All of these manifested cards will enter with 7 1/1 counters on them, and an additional 2 because of Curator Beastie, so a total of 9 1/1 counters.
Yeah.
Any haste?
No haste, sadly. Again, the main problem with this deck.
Just put that one
No,
enchantment
but
in
the
there.
Rick Smithies can attack.
Yeah,
The,
your cities can attack.
Put that one enchantment in there. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but it's actually really good with decks that go wide and fast like yours. It's that 1 green mana, give all creatures haste.
Concordant Crossroads.
Yeah. Like that one's, I put that in my Coma deck because I outswing everybody. So it's like really awesome.
Okay.
It's in this
now-
deck. I'm a group hug deck, so I'll play it when it's not advantageous to me. Just because here, sure, everyone can have.
My Coma deck is Sea Creature Tribal, so it's like, sure, you get haste too, but my shit's huge.
I will
Right.
now...
And probably can't be blocked.
Yeah, ideally you want to just play it on the turn that you actually win, but I just play it when I probably shouldn't.
I mean, shenanigans.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. I don't know how this is gonna work. I'm gonna -7 Nissa to altar to search for my library for all my basic lands and put them on the field.
Yep. So if you have enough, you can flip over all your stuff immediately. They keep their counters.
Yeah. I just don't know how many basics I have left in the deck. Yeah, I had 3 left. The rest are in my hand. Those also become 4/4 elementals with trample.
Which 3 are you flipping over?
That's a good question. Let's find out. There were some good hits in here. Scythecat Cub, World Spine Worm, and Hydra Omnivore.
All right.
The rest are still manifested, and everything has +9/+9.
Did those get an additional 4 though?
No.
No, the lands are 4/4s.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, the lands are 4/4s. These lands are 4/4s. God, my fucking board state is so messy.
Welcome to Simone.
You just gotta get you a big ass mat. Like this mat's
I
4
really,
feet by.
I need to get a new camera too.
This mat's 4 feet by 5 feet, dude. It's my entire desk.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, you can see how much space my cards take up on my playmat.
Is there anything else I want to cast? Any of these things? Oh yeah, I want to do that. I have Hierophant, so all my creatures are mana.
Nice.
So we're
Yeah,
gonna
but
tap.
do they have haste?
Well, all of these ones came in on your turn, so these ones right here.
The Living Death ones, yeah.
Yeah, so they can be tapped for mana. I'm gonna tap for 4 green mana just to cast Wilderness Reclamation.
Trigger.
So I'll untap all of my lands and stuff.
Another ooze commander. Slurk all ingesting. Slurk
Yeah.
enters the battlefield with 5 counters on him. And then whenever Slurk or another creature I control dies, if it had 1/1 counters on it, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control that has a 1/1 counter on it. Nothing
I think
crazy.
Slurk's also a good Slime Against Humanity deck.
Okay. Let's get to swinging.
Down to business.
Okay, so we're gonna enter combat.
The Hun!
Got a lot of creatures, sir. That scares me quite a bit.
It should, because there's an Ozolith with 60 counters on it.
Oh,
61.
Hey, do you have trample?
My current trample
flying.
and flying enablers are on the field, so no.
Okay,
But if I kill them, which I probably can.
which you can.
With a
Greater
greater
good.
good.
Yeah.
What? Greater good? What?
All right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna swing
No.
Curator Beastry and a Rixmithus and Toski at. I'll swing Toski at Cyanotic because it doesn't matter where he goes because you're not getting through. And then a Rixmithus and Curator Beastie over at you, Grim.
Do they have trample?
No.
Oh no, I block each one.
Oh no.
I will block as well with Recoil.
Yeah. Yep. Sounds good. Oh, hang on, real quick. Just forgot. I have Orin Frostfang, so all my attack creatures have Death Touch. That's my bad.
Yeah,
Actually,
but I just blocked and let you kill my Braum and my Wonder.
Yeah. So, do you still want to block with the coil? I mean, I imagine you do. Doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I mean, I had already declared blockers. That's kind of
Yeah, but I forgot about that, and that's.
Yeah, fair. I mean, I appreciate it, but yeah.
He's being tricksy. It's fine.
I'm not trying to
Combat tricks in the
I'm
Simic
not
deck
trying to
over
be
there.
a Trixie's Hobbit.
He's being a Trixie's Hobbitses.
I'm not
Usually
trying
you
to
get that from a filthy red player.
All right. I'll go proceed to my end step
Embercleave.
and untap all of my lands.
No, I'll untap my lands first.
No. I did it first.
No, I'll make my
No.
coil. No, that doesn't happen until after I haven't done tap.
No, me.
These are, let me put these up here. These are 4 fours.
So I don't have a coil technically.
And it's your turn, Grim.
Untap. Do we still draw the 2?
No.
No, I'm dead. I don't know how that happened.
I couldn't remember who had it because he
Yeah.
has a bunch of enchantments.
I brought
upkeep.
nothing but friendship and an approach of the second son to this table.
Every object was friendly. Nah.
And there were gonna be a bunch of beasts that killed all of my
Yeah,
coils.
yeah, there. What? No
Why
way.
not?
And all I did, I countered it, but then I tried to do 70 damage to Tiger.
An upkeep, I'll make a copy of Biowaste Blob. And then I will draw for 2.
Makes
I will play Rejuvenating Springs. I will pay 2 for Swiftfoot Boots.
Whoa. Swiftfoot boots. Yeah.
don't get the Swifties involved. They're
I'll
ruthless.
pay 1
Taylor-
to equip it.
Taylor Swift
Boots on
Secret
Desire.
Lair win.
That's good.
So right after the Hatsune Miku lair. The 108th Hatsune Miku lair.
That one has trample, right, Rim?
No, well they do now.
Well, Sire has First Strike, Vigilance, Menace, Trample, Reach, Lifelink, and
he's
Flying.
got, you know, billion.
Pay 7 life. And then he has Flying and Trample because of Brawn and Wonder.
Gotcha.
And then I think I have Filth in here somewhere.
Pill?
It gives them all Swamp Walk.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's all part of the same cycle.
I didn't know that filth was what I've never seen filth.
Yeah, it's black.
play
It's not-
Filth in
it's
my
in
black
deck.
decks,
It's in
yeah.
my deck right now. It's just a mono black. It's one of these guys. It's like a Wonder or Brawn or whatever.
Mhm. Yeah, I play Glarb and Muldrotha, and I have it in both of those.
Okay, so then
Do you got an Urborg in that deck, I'm guessing?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Also, just because Urborg's just good. For
It's very
And the
good.
Shielder the Whispering one has Swamp Walk as
I will
well.
say I don't. I usually run Yavimaya and Urborg in any deck that I can, but I don't run it in my Feldegriff deck because one of my win cons is Hive Mind, Pact of Negation, or Pact of whatever combo. And Urborg and Yavimaya means that Summoner's Pact won't kill anyone because everyone will have green. So I just took it out of the deck.
I'm gonna pay 2 mana for Innkeeper's Talent.
That's gonna be a strong motherfucking
I'm gonna
first. Fire seven deaths, whatever the fuck it is.
If no one has response, I'm gonna pay 1 to upgrade it,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna pay 4 to upgrade it again. He has a lot of mana open, so if he fucking Psych Grift, I'm just gonna cry.
I don't have that in this deck. That's in my Omnath deck.
I'm gonna go to combat. First thing, couple triggers will happen. First thing is I'll put a 1/1 counter on Sire, but it will be 2. So I'm just gonna do this. It'll be 2. And then I'm gonna move these onto Sire, and that'll
which will get
double
doubled.
those. So it'll be 162 plus 2, so 164.
That's not nice.
Flying Lifelink Trample.
124, not 64. 124.
That's not nice, sir.
It's fine, dude. It doesn't even do anything. 124 plus, so it's 100 and it's 131. 131. We'll go to combat. I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna swing over at Cyanotic.
Yep. I die.
I'm gonna gain 131 life.
That's a lot of life.
It's all. It's a little. Oh, it's got vigilance.
Yeah, it does have vigilance. Makes it scary.
I'm gonna sack it to grid again. I'm just kidding.
This entire time, gonna end myself.
Fucking high noon. All right. I think that's all I got. I'll leave the 2 little ominous mana open.
On your end step.
It wouldn't have mattered. I would have drawn a Steve.
Yep.
Where did the card go? It was in my hand. I'm gonna dig through time. 3, 4. Having for 8. Look at the top 7. 2 in my hand. The rest in the bottom.
Trigger. Is it through time? Try on the bottom. I wonder if I still have creatures. Like, I know Filth's in there somewhere.
That could matter. That matters. We'll put these 2 in my hand. The rest of the bottom. Okay. And then
So how far down was my other coma is the question.
is there
Too
anything
far to be worth it.
still on your end step? Oh no. Okay.
There's Migrator good.
We'll go to my untap. Upkeep and draw. Top.
Yeah, way too far to be worth it.
Okay, how big can I make things?
161 life worth. Not to mention, I have first strike on this, so I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, all my good cards were like 6, 8 from the bottom.
Sorry, 2 blue, 2 green. We'll float the green. We'll have 1 floating green. I will cast Trigon Predator.
Ooh. Hit those boots.
I wish I could.
You can't even pay the life cost to target Sire.
I thought about tapping down the Sire in response to the boots being put on it, but there was no point because it didn't matter.
Well, I would have just put the boots on something else and then did the counters on someone else.
Exactly.
There it is. Okay, there it is. Tap for 8 more. 3 green and
Oh, there's a trigger for that stupid flying thing.
6 blue. Yep.
Just a Dead Bridge chant on the bottom.
Yep. I will cast Sandworm Convergence.
Pretty good.
Creatures with flying cannot attack me.
That's very good in this situation.
Yes, it is.
That is. Like
if
a
only you had that
silver bullet.
ooze to exile that out of your graveyard.
If only.
Now, let's see. How do I do this? I will play. I can still play 2 lands per turn, so I'm going to play first land per turn. Non-trigger, Scythecat trigger. I will do Zone first, then Scythecat. I'll put this on the field, Glitch Interpreter into my grave, and then into my hand. Scythecat. I will put a 1/1 counter onto the World Spine Worm, which will make him. He's at 10 counters right now because these ones have 9. He's at 10. I will play second land for turn. It'll be another forest. Sidecat trigger again. I will double the counters on a target creature. So I will double the counters on the World Spine Worm. It'll go up to 20 counters. Oh. Fuck.
Not having a good time of it.
Well,
I mean, if you attack, it's just gonna get blocked, and then it's another 160 life gain.
yeah.
You remove the thing from the board. All the counters get doubled going onto the Ozolith, and then doubled again going back onto something else next combat.
Yeah. I'm trying
And
to
then,
think-
full disclosure, I'm just gonna destroy that enchantment.
Yeah, no, I know.
You could have a counter though. You never know.
Who knows what I have? Let's find out.
They did have a counter earlier.
Alright, we're gonna enter combat.
But how many counters?
We're gonna
It's
swing
blue.
at you with Toadski because I have to.
I know that you mentioned that. I know that it's not like it's a bit of a crazy concept for you because you just have Wonder, but like usually when players have blue in their deck, they have a whole lot of counter spells.
No, I just instead of counters, I chose to have a shit ton of destroy things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm swinging at you with Toadski. He does have Death Touch.
Holy shit! Death touch.
Yeah.
What are you
true.
gonna
I know.
do?
Danger Squirrel.
Block with this.
Yep.
What, you didn't want to block with the thing that was gonna die, and then double the counters, put it back on, pull it back out with Muldrotha next time?
Delicious.
Alright, still-
Juicy.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna pass to you. We'll see how this plays out.
See what kind of shit we can
I'm
do.
essentially just gonna try to make World Spine Worm as big as possible.
Alright, let's draw. Hey, look, filth.
Would you love it if your win con was a worm?
But that's what filth looks like missing.
Nice.
I got the old
But
ass
yeah,
one
it's
too.
I guess it's like of the it's the least like all
the least
around
played for
good.
sure.
Yeah. What's the white one? Solitude's a
Fir-
different one.
First strike. It's something weird that you wouldn't think white
It's
would do.
yeah, it's something not as good as the others.
First strike or something. It's
But
something
like
stupid.
Swamp Walk is so situational because you might not be at a
Yeah,
table,
but black is one of the most dominant colors, though. A lot of people love black. I'm gonna pay 3 for a chromatic lantern. This is a little mana fixing, you know.
Yeah, definitely need a mana fix.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the white one is called Valor and it's first strike.
Yeah, I knew it was something stupid that white doesn't normally have.
I mean, white
Yeah.
white creatures
they
have first
first
strike.
strike.
Yeah, first strike's
Like
a
more
white.
known when you think of each color, it's
Life, you'd think lifelink.
like vigilance, life.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think first strike does show
Um,
up primarily on white cards though, so it still
I'm gonna-
fits.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
pay,
I mean I can think of a couple outliers, but yeah.
with Muldrotha's passive, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna pay 5 and attempt to cast the acidic slime.
There's the removal.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna snap it a snipe.
Yep.
Yep.
Blah blah blah.
Just gonna go to combat
Mm-hmm.
and just swing at your face.
Tap for green and cast fog.
Oh,
We go around the table again.
Oh, I did put a counter. I'll just put it on him. It would be 2 counters. 'Cause of the thing. In response to the fog, I will dig a little bit. Got 3 of these guys.
You should sack fire.
So I'm gonna sack Slurk. It'll put 10 counters on the Ozolith. I'm gonna look at the top. I'm gonna draw 5. And then have to discard 3. Yeah, it didn't help me. We'll discard Maya, Ravenous Ooze, and Filth. Alright, so Fog will go through. Now what can I do before in second main? Oh, when you cast the
Yeah.
whatever, I already drew it. I fucked it up. Fucking lurking predators. Mana still. Didn't play a land yet. I'll play my Cavernous Souls. Choosing
I was
oozes.
waiting for the air board.
Using oozes. I haven't drawn it yet. It's still in there somewhere. See if there's anything.
my mods. According to the wiki, white accounts for 39% ish of cards with first strike, with red being the next highest with 30%.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought it was red.
That's more than I
yeah.
expected, yeah.
I thought it was red.
Red being haste makes sense.
Yeah, I think I associate haste with red a lot more than any of the combat ones.
I mean, I would say double strike. But that seems a little too strong compared to the other ones.
Double strike is just first strike with the hat on.
First strike, but better.
Yeah. I think that if you get 2 first strike counters, you should have double strike. I understand why that's not the rule. It wouldn't make any. It would be very like confusing for players, but It also makes sense to me.
I'm going to. So, obviously you got the gigantic monstrosity. What's the power and toughnesses of like the smaller range guys?
Like 6, 4, 3, 2.
12
like,
from the Rick Smithies.
Tell me what you're trying to do, and I'll kind of help because kind of
Yeah.
And there's all the face down ones have +9 or +7 +7.
Well,
+9 +9. Yeah.
+9 +9.
how big is the worm? Put it that
The
way.
worm is 35, 35.
Okay. I'm gonna pay 3 and attempt to toxic deluge for 35.
Does that also kill your stuff, though?
Yeah, not
Everything
my-
but the
not
big
my
guy.
monstrosity though.
Let's see. Let me see if I can do anything in response to that.
Fucking die, motherfucker!
I don't want to die. No, I don't want to die.
Happy New Year! I got you
You're-
Cthulhu.
You're welcome.
You're gonna smooch Cthulhu on New Year's Eve.
Yeah,
Too many
that's gonna-
tentacles, I
that's-
can't
That's
make the
gonna
kiss.
happen. There's nothing I
Um,
can do.
In response to mine, though, I am gonna sack the Moldrotha. Draw 6.
You should sack the other stuff too.
Yeah, why did you
No,
sack? Why did you sack your
I just wanna
monstrosity?
do him.
Yeah.
Just want to do him.
Come on, you know you want to keep drawing cards.
What, you draw the Urborg now?
In a coma.
Hmm.
Sky Shroud. And then Command Tower. Cool. These go dead.
Before it dies, what was my top card? That's what it was. That's right. I don't think I had any instant speed spells. I checked it. That's right, okay. There was Eudora.
You get the little wormies.
I do get the little wormies. He had 3 5/5s, and then he shuffles himself back into my deck.
Did you crack your Myriad Landscape earlier in the game?
Who?
Tiger.
I haven't played it yet.
Oh, never mind.
How did you know I had one?
I
Does
thought you
everybody
said
has a
something.
myriad landscape?
It's true.
I don't. It's pee pee poo poo.
Hey, Myriad Landscape's great when you can instantly Zimone trigger.
It is true. And that's what I normally use it for. I have like 15 cards in deck. This is awesome. I love it here.
Toss's hideous laughter.
Do you even go here? I pass on that though if you don't have any triggers or anything.
Yeah, no, I was just shuffling because I have to shuffle him back. Alright, finally, look, my
1,
board's
2,
taking its
3,
clean,
4,
guys.
5, 6, 7. I
Alright,
have to discard one card. I'll just discard this mitotic slime.
untap, upkeep, and draw. Crazy.
Where? Sawyer, come here. Come here.
Let's do it like this.
Now. Get over here.
Blue, that, one footing, blue. Glitch Interpreter. When it ETBs, if I can put on face downs, I manifest dread, and then return it to my hand. What's manifest dread? That fucking whatever. Magnet growth. Just return to my hand.
It's like Manifest, but it makes you anxious that you have to remember a new mechanic.
It makes you anxious.
2, 4, 6, 8. I'll cast Simone.
Does he have another fog? That's the question.
Spore Frog.
Yeah, Sport Frog.
4 is for turn. Simone trigger to manifest. That. 3 could devour integrate.
The tree is so good, dude. I put that in my coma deck.
Which tree?
The one he just put. Whenever a creature attacks, you can untap mana equal to the total power or highest power.
Oh, Shriek Devourer, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The highest, the greatest power among those creatures.
Yeah, so you can untap that many lands. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Let's see. 11, perfect.
The other one that would be really good in that
3,
deck is
4,
Kodama the
5.
East Tree.
Tap for
Which one?
The one where if you put a permanent into
10.
play, if it wasn't from the Kodama trigger, you can put one from your hand into play.
Using 10 and the one floating for 11 to flip up the worm again.
Jew the worm? What the fuck?
Holy shit.
I manifested the worm off the top of my deck. Let's go. Okay, I don't think I have it. Like legitimately, I don't think I have any way to like.
Yeah, because you're still just gonna get attacked, and then
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
boots on that thing.
Yeah. Anyway, he
It's-
couldn't target it
It's
anyways.
the boots.
Because he
that's
can't
the
pay 7
problem.
life.
I
Can't
mean he
pay
could
life,
pay
you know.
he could pay 7 life.
Yeah, but you-
Yeah,
From what I-
I'll pay the ward
from what I
cost and
understand,
die.
you can't pay something that kills you.
You can't pay a cost you don't have. So if you had 6 life, you wouldn't be able to pay because you would
Okay.
not have 7 to pay into it. You can pay 7 because like you can kill yourself to your own necropotence. This one
Yeah,
life
yeah.
increments.
I have killed myself to a Doom Whisperer out of spite many times.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap for a blue, 2 float, or 2 colorless, and 2 green to cast. They came from the pipes.
I
When it
love the
enters-
art on the full art version of that. I love that
Mhm.
card.
Like,
I just wish it
when
was a little
enters-
cheaper CMC wise.
I just love the art.
Where were you earlier?
What is it? Hmm?
It's a counter spell.
Show me what you have. A counter spell. No.
I have-
needed it earlier.
I have
Crippling
3 counter
anxiety.
spells in the deck, but they all have oozes or something involvement. In them.
Void slime.
The
Scroll
one
of
that
Fate.
gives me an ooze equal to the CMC of the spell.
You you could make the argument that Mana Drain lets you cast more oozes the next turn.
Am I
Yeah,
just
most
dying here? I
of
think I'm just-
my
That was-
counter
that was-
spells and
Joke.
most of my counter
Oh.
spells in Feldegriff are all the Long Rivers pull, offer you can't refuse, like
Mystic Genesis, the one I
Yeah.
was talking about.
Offer you can't refuse. Just manifest.
Yeah, Mystic Genesis makes an ooze equal to the
Okay.
CMC.
Oh, I would have drawn 2 cards off of Best Manifestations. They were both lands. I'm gonna tap for 4 mana, and I'm gonna Beast Within Grozlith.
Not the boots.
It doesn't matter. I don't have anything else. Like the Beast Within is my only destruction in hand, so
Fair.
I couldn't
Yeah.
destroy.
Oh yeah. Well, in response,
Don't you dare! Don't
gonna-
you dare!
I'm gonna kill your fucking worm.
Again.
All right. You know what?
You get
Fine.
3 more of those.
I get
And
3
shuffle
more.
it. Shuffle your deck. Shuffle those
All
3
4 cards.
cards.
Let's see. I have 7 cards in deck.
Oh man, you should mill them out.
I only have 2 cards that mill opponents because I don't really want to mill people.
Don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, and one of them's exile. It's the consuming.
Yeah.
I don't. Everyone has
This
a
is
thing
my
they like.
hand.
Everyone has a thing they like or dislike. I don't like mill. It makes me feel icky.
Fair.
mhm.
But milling myself is part of my scheme. You know.
All right. Last thing. I'm gonna tap this and play threats around every corner and manifest one last time.
I don't play the things that mill people like at instant speed. I like the looming threat of, oh, I'm gonna mill something if I put it on top of my library, something like a mesmeric orb.
All right. Draw another card.
or I played against somebody that had like 100 tapped tokens
Yes.
on the board, and then played a mesmeric orb.
Instep manifest a card. Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna play an Urborg.
Yep, there
you
it
have
is.
filth in the graveyard.
What's that?
And you have the filth in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Nice.
But so I have all three in the graveyard. But I'm just gonna swing at you.
These are all untapped. Hang on, do I have any
Go to-
responses? I
Yeah,
think
go to
not.
combat if you
Yeah,
have
I think
anything.
that's it.
Good
This is
game,
when
guys.
you Armageddon at instant speed, so you don't have swamps anymore.
I had somebody get upset. So I have Yokel Hops and Worldfire in my Super Friends deck, but I never cast them unless I have a Planeswalker emblem, because the idea is I Planeswalker emblem, and then I win off of that, because like if I'm making a token on upkeep and nobody else has literally anything, I win. And I had somebody complain about it, and I'm like, I win. It's a victory condition. I'm not casting it just because fuck you, I want to drag the game out. I win after one rotation of the table.
Yeah, I mean it's sort of like casting a that makes tokens.
I don't know what you said, brother. You roboted.
Yeah.
And now you're just ranting a baby.
Yeah, for sure. Vraska Betrayal Sting, and the other one that makes the other Vraska that makes assassins. If they deal damage to you, you lose the game.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for the games, and I hope you
Yeah,
guys have
GG.
a wonderful new year.
GG.
Thank
There
you
we
for
go.
the massive amounts of mana, and you as well.
Okay. All right, it is time to wrap up the evening. That's pretty decent. I didn't want to stay up too much later past that. Let's see who else is live. Let me take a look-see at... Okay. Let's go and raid a bunny dog. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Here we go. Probably here. Where's my heckin' chat? Here we go. If you're on YouTube, we're going to twitch.tv/ DigiBunny. I don't know why my paste was no longer working. Raid messages, you have found the missing persons. Thank you all for hanging out. I hope you all have a wonderful New Year's. I wish you all I wish you all the best in not writing 2024 on every single piece of paperwork you have to fill out for the next month. And yeah, I'll see you guys whenever